God, is it Josh?
It's Josh.
Oh, this was like 5 weeks ago. I don't remember.
This is like 2 weeks ago.
Time is hard.
No, wait. What was the last session? Was it the Ratatusker?
Yeah.
No.
No. No.
No?
Was it? I don't think
No,
so.
because we're
You
back
guys-
in Brindle.
Yeah.
You guys got back.
We got back to Brindle, and then war things started happening.
Hey, you guys are now over here fighting gnolls.
Zeph went to a war council and was very awkward.
Oh yeah. Here's the session recap from Ashrad's perspective. We did some fighting on our way home. He got to hang out at the council for a while. He worked out with his buds. He played at the tavern with one of his goblin mates. And then Zeph showed up, said, "Hey, I've got some assignments. I'm wondering if you want to join in." Ashra was like, yeah. Is it high profile? Zeph said, "Nah, it's not that high profile. It's just gnolls." And we were like, "Cool, let's go kill some gnolls." And then we killed some gnolls, and that was it.
This is blatant erasure of you trying very hard to convince us to go fight 3 dragons and their riders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will not stand for this.
Ashrad has a deep hatred for anything draconic. So
Oh,
we
yeah,
spotted
we-
some dragons,
3 dragons and their riders.
and there was a lot of arguing as to whether or not we could take them. I still honestly think we could. It just would have been a little sketchy.
A little
There were
sketchy.
3
It would have been a little sketchy.
It would have been fun. It would have been
Look,
fun.
manifest.
No.
You
I
can only
mean-
manifest so much.
Manifest, mansplain, manslaughter.
I mean, I
I'm
don't
down
know.
for the manslaughter, not so much the rest of it.
Obviously, you weren't down for the manslaughter.
Not in this case, but just generally.
I guess Zeph is mansplaining in this scenario.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
honestly, I don't remember too much other than that because it was a lot of Zeph kind of handling political stuff, and
Yeah. I don't remember a lot either.
That was your job.
I do remember
It was
it's
a
like
couple weeks ago. I don't remember shit.
okay.
people saying that there
Bad
was like
night, bad leader.
contention with Rest and what they're doing. I think the dwarf showed up.
No, that's
And
just
we as
me as
players-
Gale being not good at memory.
We as players are like, ooh, dramatic irony. Oh no, there's a dwarf in Rest. Oh no,
Oh no.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
surely.
Oh
Surely nothing
yeah, I gave
bad.
Wolfren a shield from his girlfriend,
That was
His
given to us by a
brother-in-law.
tree.
his brother-in-law, who
What do
is
you mean the dwarf's
tree.
name is Torchlight? Yeah, I
His
wanted to
name's
keep the. I wanted to keep. The
You did
shield.
want to keep the shield.
I feel like we could tie it a lot of last session. Ashrad tries to cause problems.
I think we can tie it a lot to last session. Ashrad is cautious of things that y'all should be cautious of, and it doesn't make sense why you're just accepting that this tree was talking.
Sometimes trees
Listen,
If
the
Jeb
talk.
was
trees
there, he
where you
would have been on
draw
my
the line,
side.
But the fighting 3 dragons and their sorceress riders was fine.
If Jeb was there, he would have been on my side.
Would
No,
he?
oh my god.
Hmm,
Jeb is very anti-Fae.
Jeb has
Yeah.
a ranger elf wife.
Jeb is
It's probably not
also
that weird.
very throw down.
Well, if we
Oh,
had our
man.
other tank, I might have felt slightly more confident.
Well, if you hadn't been a coward, you would have felt plenty of confidence.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
Yeah, get over it.
I think that's not how that works.
Oh, so this is what Ulrich's like.
Yeah.
This is that tank I was running with the other day who didn't believe in healers.
What?
Damn.
It was a
I
bad
can
one.
understand not believing in tanks. I've done that plenty of times, but
Yeah, that's not that bad. Not believing in healers, though.
No, you need your healers.
We kept going, and he's just like, no, we don't need healers. And he also said, I've never done this raid before. I'm like, how the no?
why is that gift so tiny?
It's so tiny.
Sweet.
Oh my god, it's so small.
Why is the fat monkey tiny?
All right.
But no, like
Does
for
anyone have anything
Ethan,
they wanna
we found
add
a
to the
talking
recap?
tree. He asked just like, hey, do you know like this knight dude who's in Brindle? Goes by the name of like surname of Leonaros, and just like, yeah, I do, that's me. Cool. Give
Funny you should ask.
give the knight Wolfrin this shield and tell him to keep his promise. Cool.
What did that promise mean? To
don't
marry his
know.
sister? Is that what the promise was?
I don't know.
Is he
I
being,
didn't
Unclear.
ask. It wasn't my business.
is he being extorted?
Maybe. You know what? That's not our problem. And I stayed home while I went and fought Gnolls. I was with them in spirit. And in
Yeah.
Fireball.
And
I
No,
was
you
not.
weren't. No, you weren't. You were behind us with Potion.
I was
I
there
was
with.
behind you in Brindle.
And that's
I
valid.
was, I was there in spirit as well, saying, "Go get him, brother. Go get him, Osh."
Because you wouldn't have
Alright.
gone with me.
Yep. Well, yeah, that is the question, Jim. Would you have gone to fight the Gnolls, or fight the the race itself?
Man, I have a pregnant wife at home. Neither.
I mean, you can tell
No.
her to, you know, good luck, have fun, like I did.
I mean, we didn't go to fight the racist elf because he would wreck our shit, and because that's currently Imric's job.
Yeah,
is to-
they're trying.
yeah.
They found an AOE taunt for Karen here.
Yeah.
That was the other thing that happened last time. Like we
A
found
song
the
about
song
his
when
dead
his children got
children's death.
murdered. And we're all like, Jesus Christ.
It's like, oh,
we were- Oh, see, probably would have stayed home. Maybe, I don't know.
fair
The
enough.
trend
I don't know.
continued that the elves have no chill.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Oh no, that
Like,
that
it's, if
song
we
was all
sing this
made by
song, he's
human.
gonna show up and fight us. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's the only thing I agree with him on.
See, I forgot. I'm pretty. Oh yeah, in this story, effectively, the guy that killed all of Karentir's children was a follower of Orme, because Karis thought it was necessary to essentially one of the best hunters kill down all the dragons.
Mm.
You fucked
So-
with my dragons. I'm ending your bloodline. That sounds like yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karis basically says, "All right, Orme, I need a guy that is specialized about just destroying dragons." Orme said, "All right, I got you. Here you
Oh
go."
yeah, there's a plague
I
cult
bet.
in the Witchwood now.
Yes.
We sort of knew about that, but apparently it's causing
We
more
just
problems.
learned about that.
Yes. Well, as you guys are hunting gnolls, as first I shall deal with both
So many.
Josh. The question is not how many. It's more or less
Of what intensity?
when will someone stop me?
Look, there were three kinds of people in the GG party. There were the war criminals, there were the aiding and abetting the war criminals, and there was Varric.
Yes.
What was
But-
Kalea at that
Right.
scenario?
Aiding and abetting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
yes.
thought.
Bordering on war criminal, depending
Yeah,
on the
that's
day.
also what I thought.
All right. So to get this started, first I shall go back at least 1 month because Ostrad and Zeph were out fighting gnolls. To go back to for Felix and Jeb. First, Jeb, what would you like to do for a month?
For a month.
Yes.
Am I working on any feats right now? Let me double check. I work on the resilient feat for wisdom.
All right.
Mm.
I guess a lot of it, obviously, it's reading, but I guess now a lot of it's tending to the wife.
Wife.
All right. All right.
Away.
All right, Jeb, there's one important question that more or less the DM is going to ask you, and you will probably have to think about for a while. Names.
I
Oh
know.
god.
Twins, right?
Twins.
I mean, you think? I mean, the vague, weird spirit guy told you.
Vague weird
I don't know.
spirit guy.
I
Like,
saw.
he's
I
reliable.
I'm the one who
Yes,
saw the
yes, twins.
signs.
Yes, twins.
I have to find it. A lot of it, it's like I'm home. I ain't going anywhere.
All right, as let's see, fuck is the boy Evan? Are you available in the second? Speak. But
Yeah.
but Jem, did you have anything else you were particularly doing? All right,
Nope.
I just want to get
Who's Gem?
Jeb.
Okay.
But Felix.
Yes.
As first, I'd like to ask you, what are you doing for this month? What tasks are you doing?
I'm trying to learn the spell Find Familiar.
Ooh.
Take less than, effectively less than, like, less than a day. Especially if it's like a level 1. Can
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you're good friends with like 3 wizards, 3 or 4
Yeah.
wizards. I'll say that one is less than like 3 days. It takes you to get it.
Mm.
Let's see, anything else for a month? Or you,
Finish up the construction of my personal mech, the one with the art I sent you.
okay. All right. Also, did he see the token?
That was it.
That's what
Yeah,
I.
this is-
Yeah,
Whip.
I saw that, but I was just like, "What's Felix's whip? Does he have a car now?"
Yeah, he has a car. Because his entire build is straight up just being a fucking a Zord.
Basically.
It is effectively just a fucking miniature. It is very stupid, but it is. I'll allow it because I can destroy that thing and it'll be fun to break it down.
Bruh.
Well, now I gotta enter in everything.
Yep. But let's see that. Yeah, that'll take you. I'll take you that time. Both of you own like a like a D100.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's the highest I've rolled in a hot minute.
Okay. Hmm.
That's such a
Sick.
weird combo weapon.
All right. That is very interesting. Let's see. All right, Jem. Do I have this guy's token? No, I do not. Let me, Jem, you find. Oh yeah, this is him. This is he that did not want to get on the fucking screen. Sorry about this. But Jem, you are approached by an old man named Gregory. One day.
Gregory.
Yes. It's actually, let me just say his name is Sir Gregory. God damn it. Let me copy his image because for some reason this image did not work with Roll20 earlier. Okay. And this is Gregory the Hound, as he's known.
Mm, cool,
He
dude.
is a part of the Wolf Knights. For some reason, his portrait didn't fuck with Roll20 earlier and was being awful. So I'll try later. But yes, Jem, this old knight Gregory comes up to you as he says, "Hello, Jem.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I have noticed you are your warrior prowess, and I am wondering, because I am also an old man, and I'm getting very old, and I don't think I can knight too long. I am going around asking a couple of the older warriors if they would be willing to, if they would like to, I say, have a place where we can train the younger generation. Maybe more or less have something where the younger generation can actually organize better under a lot of the old folks, almost like a guild in a way.
Are you thinking about making an academy of sorts? I guess
An academy, guild, something like that.
guild. Now, would it be for training those who are up and coming, or is it for?
Yes.
I will give me a few days. I'll think about it.
All right. Understand. As you were offered a position at the Fighters Guild.
Yeah, finally.
Because Ashrod is not in town at the moment. He didn't
Oh,
get
thanks.
well, it was me, both of you. It's just that Ashron's like, he's not in town.
Ashrod's ran off and started a cult.
You're telling me I can make even more jebs?
Is that
Just
not what your
copying-
wife is doing?
Copy. You know, you're not wrong. You know, you're not wrong. It's gonna be the meme of you spent 9 months
No, yeah.
in the bakery.
They look like
You
him.
look like your fucking father.
Yeah, no, Danielle. That is the copy paste method. Jeb is basically essentially painting his own mural every time with these new fighters. Like, ooh, I can actually add a couple extra colors into that.
Wow. So the training is a beautiful mural, and this is just Control C, Control V.
I mean, it depends.
I don't think Alessia is gonna be happy.
It depends if genetics does that fucked up thing and be like, all right, you're just a copy of your father.
Wow, you're saying that's fucked up? Mm-mm.
No. If it's like directly, there's like no like sign that like any of the genes of the mother like ever touched that boy. It's like, damn, all right, luck, fuck you then. But yes, you have been offered a position, and Felix. Let's see, what bullshit am I throwing you in? Yes, Felix, your brother has told you, has stated that he has found, or more or less might have tracked down, some artifacts that might be a couple of more or less magic items that might be good for a couple of your members, or might be good for essentially people that hang around you and are your allies. Because your brother is effectively going to be the magic item detector.
Wait.
So your brother tells you that, let me get these. They're not really fetch quests. They're more or less a description of cool things that you might want. All right, your brother tells you of a place. Of the ones he has found, there's one deep in a long forgotten hole in the Brown Hills. There's said to be a set of armor that was laid to rest. Not more or less with its owner, as he was an adventurer and most likely died in a long forgotten mine shaft. but it said that his armor is to is it said his armor essentially it said it can come off and more or less he can put pieces onto other people and it acts as their armor as well.
Hmm.
And he said that this armor also as well seemed to have some type of magical boost to one's constitution or one's well-being. Let's see. There is there are said to be in the ancient ruins in the Witchwood. There's said to be amongst one of the tombs in great breastplate that is said to be worn by one of the head rangers of said city once it was around. It is said that this magic armor is said to essentially this spell is to essentially emit fog. And in that fog, that person who's wearing the armor can fully see within it without any issue at all, and they can freely move around as if they were teleporting.
Where was it again?
It was in these
Oh, so somewhere in the Witchwood. Okay.
yes.
Near the scale tree
Not the
people.
witch wood.
Why do all roads lead to the Witchwood?
Let's see. And last one. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Alright, the last one he has said is to be one of the most powerful things he has found in a while. It is said to be a sword that was effectively infused with more than 100 basilisk's blood.
I feel like you would die if you were even in the same room as that thing.
It is said that it could petrify someone on the wielder's command, and its poison has some very immediate effects. It is said to be in the warm smokes, deep in deep in the middle of the warm smokes near one of the only known. It's said to be north about. Let me double check how many miles. North about 15 miles away from the last one of the known dwarven safe havens. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's where your brother has found those artifacts, and he is also wondering how busy are you?
I just finished my passion project that I'm sure won't be destroyed. And we're gonna go hunt some gnolls.
All right.
I think the gnolls have already been hunted at this point.
What part of them have been?
If
More
so,
north.
I'll probably just
There's-
talk them into and then positions like points his finger, acting like this it's a knife going going down somebody's arm. I'll just try and convince them to do that.
Let's see.
Eh?
No, I'm so confused.
Check. Yeah. Let's see. Well, that is very interesting, but I am wondering, would so we both know that Dad wanted to make something great, right, brother?
Mm-hmm.
I might have a guy in rest that might have a better blueprints of what we might want.
Oh, really? What you have in mind? Oh, well, what? Who's the guy?
It is a wizard from the tower over in Rest. His name is Archimedes. He is essentially he is trying his best to recreate a couple of constructs and things like that.
What's his name is Archimedes.
um, but
What hex?
he has he has more or less offered or said that might be willing to come to terms with maybe parting some blueprints for a shield guardian.
Hmm. Because it's been a while, do I remember how to make one, or do I have to?
Fuck
Do we have to
no.
go to where is it? Where the hell was it?
Fuck no, dude. A shield guardian, you cannot make that shit. That is an actual CR that has some hitting power beyond what this your workstation can provide at the moment.
Okay. Ah,
It is also the thing that probably won't cost about 70% of Brindol's entire economy to build.
yeah, I can't make
Please do
that.
not crash our GDP.
No, I think what all this guy is wanting, or more or less what he would like, is I'm more or less wondering if you could get part of these. For some reason, this guy wants to try some things. He needs some components from. He needs some components from some chromatic dragons.
Dragon murder.
What he will need, or less, if you can probably. Yeah, I know you are better at words. You might be able to barter your way into getting some of these, as I know some heroes might keep trophies, or you might be able to essentially, knowing your group, you might be able to find one of these creatures down, even though they're now elusive. You might be able to track a couple of these creatures down and kill them for their rewards. But what this man might need is from each 5 of the chromatic dragons, the main chromatic dragons. He will need any of these. He will need an eye, a heart, a 2 horns, a wing, or 20 teeth. Oh, yeah, 20, 10. 10.
Okay.
The other written down?
Must be from every chromatic. Got it.
Do you have the list down?
Yep, I know a racist who can help me with this one.
All right, who's the racist?
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and it's like, wait, what?
All right, who's the racist here?
My
Who's the racist? Apparently, it's
Er,
all of them here.
I reluctantly call him a companion. I call him
Wait.
OSHA.
Oh, you mean a very sensible man?
Sure,
When it comes to chromatic dragons, those things are awful.
I know, but sure.
Michael, your mic's popping.
Is it? Give me a second.
Okay, Archie wants components for a shield guardian. Well,
To get a blueprints, I mean, it won't be as much.
yeah, Archie wants dragon stuff in exchange for blueprints for a shield guardian. Correct.
Yes.
Let me go.
Stacked and just defense alone.
Let me go discuss this with my buddies.
All right. Well, with that, that was your month, I'll say. As Ashran and Zeph, you two are the ones on a campaign, so you two shall be the ones essentially leading this first set with this. Well, okay. All right. Let me second. First, Ashran. Ashran and Zeph, you two, from what you two have destroyed within 1 month, you have cleared out. Zeph and many of his knights have cleared out many of this more or less stone-like creatures that have been affecting the area.
Killed the
And-
rats.
Rocks.
More or less,
Rats.
you have diverted them, and there seems to be not many coming back after a month of essentially destroying about 4 sites.
Hmm.
You destroy 4 sites, and you do not see any more movement or any more attempts to come against them. But your boys quickly cover that up. And then after that, Ashran, you guys cleared up 2 Gnoll camps, and let's see. Yeah, so by the end, let's see, by then, okay, yeah. So by the end of this entire month, let's see, yeah. Ashran and Zeph, as you two are on campaign, I would like first, before I continue, because I realize I'd like first a set of roles.
Huh.
First, I would like a enough attacks that would be considered on 1 turn. 1 turn,
Okay.
1 action of attacks. I would like a Constitution save, and I would like an acrobatics or athletics check.
Cool. Con save or check, did you say?
Save.
Pop.
Is this against Gnoll-sized creatures?
Yes.
Oh, that acrobatics was really bad.
This is against Gnoll-sized creatures.
Nice.
Okay. Damn. All right. No, I'm just like, because for you guys, really for Ashrad, it is bread and butter. This is nothing. These Gnolls are almost walks in the park. The ones that do give you a lot of essentially your main opponents is you have fought off 2 Flints.
Oh.
Separately, not together at once, separately.
Yeah.
But
No, I could take.
I mean, I had some high hopes in you. I feel like there's some high hopes, But yes, you have cleared out 2 camps, and you have taken on their boss, while your squad has taken on many of the other lesser gnolls. As you have destroyed 2 camps, Ashran, I would like you to roll me a perception or investigation check, and you can do so at advantage.
Nice.
This is pretty good.
Okay. So make sure, because what you were able to find off of one of these gnolls, what information you are able to find off of the gnolls is you essentially are able to find where more or less the main source of the main head of the problem, the main camp, you would say, more or less where the head gnoll stays. You have found his hideout. That roll. And also, in total, let's see. This is money. This is what essentially what would add up in money.
Money.
That is what you're able to find money. Let me see. Not much in more or less smaller things. You are able to find some gems. Let's see about. Well, why did that not go through? Let's see.
Oh my god.
1 second. And you'll also find that many gems worth that.
Ooh.
Let's see. And magic items I shall get 2 with Zeph's group, because now those ones are a little more
Shinies.
big. Edwin, how many do you need, or what do you need again? I forgot really, because I don't really care about that. Or I wasn't really
rude.
in the chat.
I'm down to just needing diamonds. I've got the rest of it.
You down to name diamonds? All right. Out of these, 4.
Sick.
Something about your fucked.
All right.
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
Yes, but why?
All right. Zeph. Isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mute switch is broken then.
Oh.
But, yes, Zeph, you and your boys are able to clear out all of smaller, more or less monuments to these weird creatures. You don't really know where they're coming from. There is one weird thing that is still relevant. Is you do find on each of these creatures this weird red stone.
Oh, I wish Anwen were here so she could identify these.
As some of your knights have collectively started calling them heart stones, because they are red essentially orbs that are placed where would be hearts on these ashen creatures.
Remembers we're playing Dark Souls 3.
Be careful, guys. We're playing the card game.
And how many of these heart stones did we get?
You got 23.
Mm-hmm.
And
Man,
Zeph, one weird thing.
I really
you
need
do
to reorganize
notice-
our purse.
One weird and odd thing you notice is every time you guys kill one of these creatures, and after the ashes essentially, after they lay on the ground and the ashes essentially splatter and poof up everywhere, you do notice that there are certain articles of essentially armor and some weapons. Seems like
Were they
that
wearing
look
these?
more or less buried in the ash.
That has
They-
implications.
They essentially when the ash falls on the ground, that's when you finally see these weapons or these pieces of armor come out of them. As Zev, roll me a history check.
That is concerning. I'm not good at history. Hop.
I mean, it's odd because
Were these people?
these are old designs,
Huh.
older than you.
Oh shit.
You don't think? I mean,
What metal are they made of?
roll me. Let's see that one. Metal. How would they be made of? Yeah, these ones would be made out of these ones particularly, a couple of them you can tell have some bronze or brass, but most of it is steel.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. We'll take some of this armor back with us, see if anyone in Brindle knows anything more.
So yeah, those guys are dealt with currently, as there's no motions of them at the end of the month, and there's no movement of any of those creatures, any ashen creatures. There's still one Gnoll outpost that essentially the party will deal with.
That's the one we have the necklace of fireballs for.
Yes. As actually, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is that one. Let me double check. Yep. Okay. I would like both Asheron and Zeph to roll me, or Zeph also roll me a perception or investigation check.
Mm-hmm. Pop. Wow,
Oh,
I am having
with advantage.
Okay, with advantage.
With advantage, because Asheron.
That's a better roll.
Cool. Because you guys don't find as much. I mean, you guys find. Oh, also, my one key is broken, so you guys find 150 gold.
Oh.
For some reason, the one key is fucking broken again. But yeah, you guys find 150 gold. And besides the bloodstones and some of those, maybe some of those, yeah, the heartstones, not bloodstones, heartstones.
Hearthstone?
No. Josh already made that joke.
It can be repeated.
You also do notice that some of those weapons and gears seems to be something unique about some of them.
Mm-hmm.
I would like Asheron to roll me 2d100. And Zev, I would like you to roll me 3d100.
Okie dokie. Hop. Ooh, a 90.
Let's see. A second. Let's see. Give me one moment. This page is loading. Okay. All right, let's see. Ashran first. Let me look at these real quick. All right, Ashran.
Hmm.
You find on one of the gnolls, you can tell that they were one of the gnoll pack lords, was wielding this weapon that was odd for a gnoll, which is a rapier. On further inspection, it's a +1 rapier.
Ooh.
What a puny weapon.
For you, maybe.
Ineffective.
I think you just don't know how to use a rapier, my friend.
Let's see.
It's just the utter look of just disgust from what you just said. That's disgusting.
Look, I'm just saying, I know how to use a rapier. They're quite effective. I just prefer
Just-
short swords.
Stop talking.
Have you ever known me to stop talking?
I'm debating on ways to make you.
Damn.
Wow, that's just mean.
Let's see.
Cease your prattling.
I don't know.
Right, there it is. Let's see. Ashran, you find. Let's see. You find a very interesting helmet, Ashran. As let's see. As let me double check. Because I'm pretty sure one of you guys at least can understand this. But the other thing you got, Ashran, is a helmet with comprehend languages.
Oh.
Huh. These gnolls steal from a pathetic librarian? Is that what they did?
Man, they robbed some nerd.
They robbed a
You're also
nerd, I think is what happened.
And a couple things that were already in there is you're right, there's a few potions that I was immediately just gonna give you, but these ones were more or less what the person they Shank had on him. But you do find 2 greater healing potions, and a potion of heroism.
Can I take the 2 graders?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, thanks.
I'm just thinking that they robbed Anwin's more socially awkward brother.
Let's see.
Damn it, who told you?
Alright, surprisingly, Zeph's, yours is more interesting because there's a part of your essentially gear that you have found. You find a weird set of gauntlets that have that just have this big menacing, essentially on each of them have these big menacing images of an ogre on them.
Big meaty claws.
Gauntlets of ogre power?
Where
So-
these claws ain't just for attracting mates.
All right.
What?
SpongeBob.
You also find because you've rolled a 7. You find the Moon Touch Scimitar.
What does that do?
Effectively, it gives you magic to attack something.
It glows in the dark.
Yes.
Neat.
Let's see. I'll double check where's on that. And last one. see. I don't want to give this to you guys. Or wait,
More
does
full
he have-
The
sword,
answer
Howard.
is always yes.
does he have this? I don't know if he has it, but fuck. +2 shield.
Ooh.
How much shit can we steal from Aelfric?
We have a +1 shield already.
Just kidding. I don't need it. I remember I'm using
Yeah,
a
you
great
have a great sword.
yeah.
I already have a good shield.
What did we get?
+2 shield.
+2 shield.
Sick. No, I'm just using a normal shield. I'm basic.
Oh. You want a +2?
I would love a +2.
Why
Cool,
does the
cool.
healer have a higher armor class than the DPS?
Yeah,
Because
why do you have a
I'm
higher
more-
armor class than me?
Why do you have triple
Hey,
her
whoa,
effective
hold
health?
on. A healer
Let's end on this
having
statement.
a higher, the higher AC of a DPS is totally fair in a party. I'm just telling you that.
Yeah.
Michael getting violent flashbacks to Ulrich.
All right, but let's see.
I know we have so much magic PS, I don't know what it even does anymore.
All right. With that, you guys have all but more or less, mostly completed most of your objectives, besides one final one, which is essentially a final push by all the night bands and your guys personally into the Gnoll camp. And what I will run essentially is more or less your group will be go off to go essentially kill the main the head Gnoll and his special hole.
Alright.
You know,
So I don't have to so I don't have to be like, oh yeah, you guys oh yeah, Danielle, Ethan, Evan, fuck you guys. But
Rude.
I do not want to be that guy, so I'm essentially more or less running you two and them essentially getting into and fighting the final Gnoll. Let's see. Let me get things set up. Oh, it's in this one. Sorry about that. I put in the wrong. Oh, yep, this one. All right, I will tell you this map looks weird, but the top, these two are essentially two different maps. I first started out with the top one, but I realized the entryway did not have any pathway near it, so I decided to essentially just grab a random piece of brown texture and put it there to essentially increase the size of the map. So the brown texture is all flat land is more or less there, so you guys have room for entry, as I'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go all the way over there.
Let's see.
Oh. Shit.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm good. Why is circles so hard to draw?
Mood.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, yo. There's gnolls in a hole.
Awesome.
Yeah, Mike, what does the Gauntlets of Rage do?
Scary
is my-
things.
Let's see. Did I have the?
Is it a stat sheet I can look up?
Not right here. Where the fuck did it go?
the gauntlets are mine. I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, what do they do?
Basically, I choose a friend. If friend get hurt, I hit thing hard.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
As
What-
everyone.
I'm just trying to.
Now I get music.
I'm just desperately trying to organize our magic items and our equipment. It's hard because I don't know who's got what.
Just leave it disorganized.
No.
We don't need that. We don't need no
Or-
nerd crap.
Or you
I-
can do what I do and just say if somebody claims it, I erase it.
I do that too, but I don't know if they've claimed things. Because, like, I don't know what this Wayfinder compass sword is.
Right.
Hat of Disguise, I don't think anyone has. Bracers of Archery, I think require attunement, which is why I'm not using them. Headband of
Oh, yeah,
Intellect.
also, Gil,
Eh.
all that shit is for your night band. I remember you saying that specifically. All the shit that you left in there is all for your night band.
Oh, thanks, because I did not remember.
It's funny because you specifically said that, and everyone said, "Yeah, that's fine."
Why is
Man, no wonder the
why
lines
is the
are so
fro-
stacked.
why is the frost tongue in here when I have the frost tongue though?
It's up to you, no.
Mm.
Let's see.
Can delete
You're
that.
asking a lot of whys for being the record keeper, Gale.
Yep.
Do we need to hand it out to somebody?
I don't think we do.
Not me.
I'm not trying to
Exactly.
pick up something someone else did. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm too.
Why the fuck say anything?
Yeah, what the fuck does it say anything if I'm the one
My
who's doing it?
business.
Second. Oh, you guys didn't see that one. All right, cool.
Zoom tight.
Gesundheit's not like yeah, this is yeah, I know why. This is the one fucking token that I did not use last time. Evan, take a roll.
Yeah, did. Wait, did I?
Yeah, I don't
I did.
think so.
Nope, I didn't.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, 14.
I'm gonna have to, after this session, go into the Lions and give them some fun equipment. Because we have too many magic items to not give some to my boys.
No, that was the whole point. We have a ton of items we don't use. Give them to the freaking knights.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's why I've been giving you guys almost like a lot of uncommon and slightly lesser rare shit.
Cool.
So you guys can buff up the knights. Let's see. This guy's gonna prepare and a couple of bow attacks. As
He's got bow ties?
let's see.
He's got Botox?
Let me roll for these guys real quick.
I hope it was tasteful.
Hope it
They're
looked
gnolls,
okay.
they need all the help they can get.
I mean,
Yeah, they're ugly motherfuckers.
yeah, these guys all start yelping. Also, let me switch out this to better music, because
No, I'm jamming.
Yeah.
No.
Sad. The jams have died.
Is immeasurable.
Because, well, that's the first five that can get into a group, all more or less form a wall as they all prepare an attack. The three in the back had to dash. Yeah, down the gun right here.
You guys know what I see?
Fireball?
Fireball.
A target-rich environment.
It's an incredibly target-rich environment. Have we had a long rest since the last Gnoll killing session?
Yes.
Cool.
Sick. I have my fireballs back.
Why is the Shield Guardian amulet under the Lion magic items? Do we even have the Shield Guardian to go with the Shield Guardian amulet?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I don't know, record keeper.
Because, like, I think
Yes,
we've just had that for a while.
Yeah, you guys just had that. Let's see. Give me 1 second. As you guys see, that there is a cube.
A cube?
Is it the Borg?
Yes, there's a. Wait,
Oh, I thought of
why is it thin? It needs to be.
I thought of something really
There.
funny. That's incredibly dangerous.
As you guys see, a shaman cast Erupt Earth.
Oh.
Rude.
Huh.
Difficult terrain.
As you see this hunter get right here and prepare. Let's see, actually, I want to see how far he gets fired because I'm pretty sure he can start attacking you guys. Oh, yeah. Zeph.
Eh.
You see two arrows come towards, flying right at you.
Oh, fucking come on.
As a Gnoll hunting master has got you in his sights.
Rude. Fuck off.
9 doesn't hit,
No, do not.
and 11 doesn't hit.
No, do not.
The blue boys are all gonna start getting to the side. Alright, Felix.
Alrighty. Uh, we'll go and give aid to let's go Jeb, Anwin, and Zeph.
Thank you.
Bless
Oh.
your
Plus
aid.
5 HP.
Aid, yeah, no, +5 max HP.
Step HP.
And we'll give a mote of potential to Eagle Boy.
Alright.
Go over. Oh. Sure, that's
Osh.
Griffin.
Oh shit.
Because he refuses to learn my name.
Oshkosh, yes. Well,
No,
to be fair, all
everybody
we can
gets
see is the
nicknames.
Griffin.
Because both
Everybody
of
gets
Evan's
nicknames.
characters are racist against mine.
No, it's just wealth.
Is that your turn, Ralnor?
What does that mean?
I was gonna say, what does it mean? I was trying to even.
It's just wealth. I'm broke.
Uh-huh.
He was homeless until the start of the campaign.
To be fair, you do have a castle now.
Exactly.
I built it with my own hands. It doesn't even have equity.
Is that your turn, Felix? He's not wrong. Is that your turn, Felix? Well,
Yep,
Just
that's my turn.
racist.
Anwin.
Look up Bob with Joshua. Target rich environment. We cast Nuke.
Alright.
This is the first fighter I played that has 2 AoEs.
Lucky you,
Let's-
Josh. Huh?
let's do some geometry here. Actually, I'm just gonna set this to linker because I feel like I'm gonna need it.
Evan, do you have the Pearl of Power
Yeah.
that's in our inventory?
That's
I feel like he always does. I just need to double check.
Do I have?
Does that get 4?
No, I don't.
No.
Okay.
Hold on, which one, Danielle?
Does this get
you-
blue 4?
Let me double check.
But I
Let my ass
Mm.
reload because for some reason it's not showing up.
does it require attunement?
Pearl of Power? Yeah.
I thought you had it. Hello, Gremlin. Are you here to stand on top of my keyboard? It's very helpful. I
Tempted
really
to
appreciate your
play
aid in
it.
trying times.
Alright,
Or
Danielle, where's
Get it.
can you post? Can you put it up again?
It's still there. It's on Linger, but sure.
No. Evan?
Do you see it, or do you need me to redo it?
Centered here.
I need you to redo it because alright, cool. For some reason, it's not. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing up on you. Yeah, no, that gets. That doesn't get forward, sadly. That one. I don't know if you can shimmy it to a different position.
And we'll get this guy instead.
All right, let's see. Roll me damage.
Decidedly
Let's
average.
see. All right, let's see. 1 second. And
What's this?
let's see. Oh, that's very interesting. Let's see. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good, Danielle. Let's see. This.
I can delete circle.
Yeah, delete circle. Well, delete circle did a lot of delete circling because these guys are gone.
Get toasted, idiot.
Let's see. 1 second. Those guys are gone. These two. This one's dead. And everyone else is very critically injured.
Alright, I've obliterated people. I'll be right back.
Alright, Jim.
I'm satisfied. My work here is done.
Man, y'all fuckers got AoE and shit.
I mean, that's what the necklace of fireballs is essentially in this fight.
I mean, you tend to. Yes, you also do have a necklace of fireballs, Jed.
Yes,
getting pretty
I
good.
still have Nox. I will always have Nox.
Okay.
You will not get Nox.
I was
You should
just
probably just
asking,
put their names right next
jeez.
to it. You should probably just put their name right next to it.
That's what I'm
Sure.
doing.
He's very defensive of his little bitty sword.
Also,
It is mine.
I didn't
little
want
bitty
to
sword.
take it from you. I just wanted to know if you
Also-
had it.
It says the
No
kleptomaniac.
take, only throw.
I'm shooting 6 with the heavy crossbow.
okay. Let's see. Alright. 1 second.
Is it still alive?
It is. Let's see. Yes, it is. Actually, no, it's dead.
Nice. I'm shooting 7 with the heavy crossbow.
That one, sadly, let's see, double checking. That one does not hit. Sadly.
Cool. I rage. That's my turn.
All right. Zeph.
Okay. We close the purse for now. How far can I throw a necklace of fireballs? Just like regular range?
This one, yes.
Cool.
Sweet.
Oh, there's people inside too. Okay. One more up, I think. There we go. Chuck a fireball.
Okay.
Bitch, why are you
Um.
like sleeping on my shirts?
Let's see, roll for attack.
Have you gotten all the saves first? Because I don't have this on linger.
Yes, I did.
Cool. I have to roll it normally like a plebeian because I don't have fireball as a spell.
Cringe.
That was a good fireball though.
I can't get fireball.
Oh yeah, I forget you're not an artificer.
I mean, in some ways you could.
Simply get
technically.
good.
I could.
You have obliterated all of the ads, or most of the ads, besides
Hell yeah.
2 motherfuckers that I accidentally erased the motherfucker that had their goddamn turn.
We're gonna scoot over here and go prone.
Let's see.
Reopen the
these
purse.
guys. The other couple that were attacked. Let's see. One has taken heavy damage, the other one has not taken that much damage. Let's see. I should say the hunter, the huntsmaster, has taken major damage, but the fang has not taken that much. Ashra.
Dang it, guys.
Sorry.
This was always the plan.
Should have rolled better initiative.
I choose them.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh wow, this game really hates its one huntmaster.
Good.
As this one huntmaster died, this one fang is taking all the hits. Let's see. Actually, yeah, Josh, roll damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I know one fang will most likely die, unless it's. Yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. One. Yeah, huntmaster. This huntmaster failed. Taking that, and the fangs take that much. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. You guys see this creature in the back. Look. Well, let's start yelping and howling as it really starts to call upon some things. Let's see, all right, this guy. Oh yeah, this guy is. Yeah, that guy is dead. Get his ass out of here. This Fang. Ashran. That is a 21 or 22 hit.
No.
Okay. Another Fang shell. Right here. Yeah, he's gonna shoot you twice. 21 and 14 did I hit? This hunting master shall. Let's see. Something master shall try to take a couple of shots. Shot at Jeb. Jebediah.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit.
Yeah.
You're taking 9 piercing damage and does a 9 hit.
No.
Alright. This shaman gets right here and is going to prepare. Actually, can she see you? She can. As you can see, Ashrad, she's gonna shoot a firebolt at you, Ashrad. That is a 21 doesn't hit.
I'm invincible.
You are something, alright, because let's see.
I'm untouchable. Indestructible.
Alright, a crit 25 from one of the Hut Masters, Ashrad.
I will use my reaction to hopefully make him miss. Normal damage.
You are taking 9 piercing damage, as now it's Felix's turn.
I take 1 damage.
Alrighty.
God,
30 right here.
that is amazing.
Actually, forgot. We'll redact that. We'll just shoot from here. We'll get this guy.
Okay, which one?
Terrible.
Right.
Red.
Damn. That one shall hit.
All right. That ends my turn.
Alright. And one.
You know, I don't feel like walking, so I'm just gonna fireball more people. Moving sounds like too much work.
Sounds incredibly lazy.
Thank you.
God.
Where's optimal fireballing location?
Alright.
I wish I could like retroactively set it to linger.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll have to delete it every time I want to move it. I think that should get all 5 of those guys.
Alright, roll for damage.
No!
Holy
Oh
shit.
my.
Oh,
God.
Artificer, I love
That's a
you.
lot of 5s.
4, 5,
Wow.
4, 2, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4.
Plus
One,
five.
Praise the
one
sun.
dice below average.
That is a good fireball.
My laziness has been rewarded. I am vindicated.
Okay. Okay. Because these 3 motherfuckers that were in the back
Incinerated.
incinerated. This one he failed, which ensures he dies barely. This one's still alive, gladly, but not doing well. And yeah, is that your turn, Edwin?
Yeah, you know, I think that was good.
Chip.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'd love to do it again, but
Ethan.
Ethan?
Ethan?
he's left. He knows he's losing
Man.
the DPS race.
He's asleep.
I gotta start playing more ranged characters. I dash right up to there.
La Dasher.
Remember, you can move half your movement speed when you rage.
That's when you rage. I've already raged.
Oh. Darn.
Well, stop raging, then re-rage, and move again.
Just get some
Got you there.
clarity. And then immediately forget it.
Yeah.
Resources.
Oh god.
I just fireballed twice in a row and I'm a half caster. I don't care about resources.
I'm dropping prone.
Alright. Zeph.
Alrighty. We are going to get up from being prone. Move my speed. I'm not gonna grace this with a haste, I think.
We're so toxic.
What I will do, I think, is shoot at that guy up there.
I got top. Okay, cool.
And then we shoot. And then we're gonna smite with the haste slot.
All right.
Because fuck him.
Fair
And what
enough.
was that one? The one at the top?
One up top.
He's dead.
Good. Let's shoot that guy then.
Okay.
Hmm.
16, checking. Is it a 16?
That is a 15.
15, okay. And doesn't it?
That is unfortunate.
Ashram.
That'll be my turn.
Alright,
Let's
Ashram.
go. Is he alive?
No.
Walls mean nothing to the mounted griffin combatant. We go for the weak one. Because now I'm level 10. I will always use Rita.
Alright, that shall obliterate. Not much
We
over.
hit the flint.
Oh yes, you shall hit the pseudo flint.
Whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
I've always complained about the Gnoll tokens looking too similar.
Yeah.
I mean,
All Gnolls
You'll
look
play
the
Flint
same.
you'll play Flint soon. It's just funny to see the difference between this and the Flint. It's just red and white background. Alright, let's see. That one shall kill this guy and leaving how many over? Okay, cool, that many over. Actually. Yeah, it's that many over. Oops. As this creature is extremely bloodied. Is that your turn, Ashra?
Yeah, ball.
I did it.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
You check it. Okay, cool. Let's see. This is You see this one. Almost more or less rush up to Ashrod. And let's see if this actually hits. Let's see, Ashrod is a 23 hit.
That is my AC.
Okay. That's the one I could have hit. As guy's dead. This guy's dead.
We've committed Gnoll-decide.
Yeah. And this one's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot towards Jevin Zeph.
Rude.
I mean, Zeph, does a 20 hit?
No.
Uh,
I'm
Zeph
happy
does
to say
13
that
hit.
now.
Is it what? A disadvantage?
Yeah, 13.
Nope.
Alright, cool. Oh, this shaman is, yeah, there's no other option. Let's see. Let's see, actually. This one has this ability. Let's see, Ashrod. 1 second. Cool. I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw. as this gnoll opens up its jaw, and essentially, as it does that, you just see a cacophony of sharp teeth just jut out and essentially just
Oh.
rip into your flesh as more or less it's spewing out teeth at you and bones.
Hmm. That's not normal.
I'm so ready to backhand this thing.
You can on my turn.
Let's see.
I am prepared.
Good.
All right, you take. Let's see. Um, first, you take half of 15 piercing damage, and you take half, and you also take half of 10 poison damage.
I take 3 piercing damage. And how much poison?
Half of 10. Yeah, 5.
5.
Let's see. All right. Felix.
All right. I present a finger gun. I put it right above Anwen's shoulder. I say, "Hold still," and then just going pew pew
Seems ill-advised, Felix.
pew. I'm targeting
What,
it.
you never used someone's shoulder to shoot before?
Not
Uh,
commonly, no.
I'm casting Bing Bong on this archer over here. Bing
All right.
Bong. Terrible.
Those sadly barely tonight.
It's fun. All the cool people do it.
That's my turn.
What are you implying, Zep?
And
I'm
so
implying
far
that
away.
Felix is cool, and since I've done that, I'm also cool.
Are you now?
I try.
God,
They're
can try.
cool. They're out of range. Jeb, do you want to get yeeted?
Yes.
All right, pick somewhere within 90 feet. Go forth.
It just
Of
picks
me?
90
somewhere.
feet of
Go
me.
forth.
Of you?
I guess below this line. Have fun.
I'm gonna get this motherfucker out of here.
Oh, is that guy dead?
Which one?
The one you just
The-
yeeted off the map.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Wait, no.
Oh,
this
I'm
one?
done. Have fun.
All right, Jim.
Jeb stands up. He looks at this Gnoll, and he just says, "Boo."
It is
Recklessly-
utterly terrified.
I'm gonna recklessly attack.
It is utterly terrified. All right, you have slain that gnoll.
I can go right here. And Jeb just says, "Boo."
And that one, too. Is that your turn?
Unfortunately, brutal strike only works on the first attack.
All right, Zeph.
God damn. Oshron can't backhand it anymore. Well, we'll just shoot that fucker up there. You. Turn off that
The shot.
friend. We'll put a second level smite on it because fuck him. Pow.
Okay.
And then we do it again. Wow.
Oh, okay.
We'll put a first level smite on this one.
He is dead.
Good.
And with that, you guys have defeated the outer camp.
Just
As off
skirt
in the-
through this earth.
Skirt, skirt.
Off in this corner, you guys do see essentially, more or less, this is a rock formation that these gnolls have made their camp along. And you do see what looks like to be a tunnel bored into the earth. As we shall fight the boss, I shall call a 10-minute break so I can go get some more water.
Cool, cool.
Next question: are you planning to run this till 11:30?
11.
11. Okay, so I'll leave. I will leave at 10.
Gotcha.
Wait, it's 10-minute break, so I can go get some more water. As y'all enter into the tunnels of the Knolls
The Gnoll hole,
to
if you will.
destroy the Gnoll hole.
No,
That is
not
what
the
I
Gnoll hole.
title. This is what I titled essentially the fucking map, the Gnoll hole. As you guys enter this,
It's an older
roughly-
meme, sir, but it checks out.
yeah,
Man, how old is that now? Like 5 years?
5 years.
Like, the Gnoll hole was Kelvin, wasn't it?
Yes,
That was like early Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
yes. Kelvin Ulrich and the Prince. They just beat the shit
Yeah.
out of some Knolls and all.
It was the funniest shit.
So, like, 4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yes.
And where does the
Is-
Knoll piece go? You're right,
the
in the
Knoll
square
hole.
hole.
in the square hole. Yes. So you guys.
Why are you whimpering, Ethan?
The meme.
All right. I am that one
I
person.
mean,
that's
you know
like
it's
crying
funny,
and
but you didn't
breaking
have to
down.
break down.
Yeah, you don't have to break down over a hole. But
I mean, I get that's your shtick and all, but
Hole?
all right. All right. As you guys enter this roughly and crudely, essentially tunnel down hole into the wall, you can tell it's more or less. It was a natural cavern that was essentially enlarged by these gnolls in a very crude manner. As you can see that there's many bones and more or less scraps on the floor on this part. You guys hear chattering sounds, more or less laughing off in the next room.
Alright, time to murder some more gnolls.
Excellent.
I would like everyone to make me, well, I'd like you to have to make me a perception check.
Perception. Pop. Nice.
Okay, because,
I like this music.
Zeph. See, right here. This one square. You notice that there's a trapwire.
Alright.
So you can tell that that trapwire essentially leads to what looks like to be essentially almost like a 2x4 that if you can look above it, you see almost like a trapdoor that has what looks like to be rocks.
Yes. Gnoll tactics. Rocks fall and everybody dies.
man, you're like 2.5 times my hit points. That's insane.
Jeb?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody watch out, there's a tripwire here. Step over if you don't want rocks on your head.
To get over it, everyone roll me an athletic or acrobatic check at advantage. I just want to see if anyone would fail it.
I'm not great at
Surely-
those, so you might be in luck. You might be in luck.
Oh god.
Go ahead and re-roll it.
Oh,
Alright.
look, Knolls.
Yes, as
I appreciate you greatly.
Ashran, you get it over instantly. Anwin, you get over it. As you can tell that these four are plastered off their ass and are sleeping.
Don't do
back-
it.
sorry.
Don't fireball them. It's not worth it, Danielle. Don't do it.
Don't,
You mean
don't
athletics?
fireball them.
Yes, athletics or acrobatics to get over this tripwire.
Oh, hold on a minute. They're sleeping.
Yes.
Gang squad.
Gang squad.
Automatic
these-
crit.
Yeah.
These four are particularly sleeping on the job.
Or do you want to? Oh, you want to see a barbarian crit, especially with brutal critical now?
Ooh, yeah. I don't want to waste my smites on these.
What about grip of master?
See, because I've had Monster Hunter on the brain, my first thought was barrel bombs.
God.
Am I?
Consider.
I volunteer
Hear me
tribute.
out.
I volunteer tribute.
Fireball.
I mean, we do have a necklace of fireball spare.
I get
Fully
advantage of
meant
stealth.
for murdering gnolls.
Also,
Who has it?
I do currently.
I
Well,
realize.
we should fireball more people.
Yeah.
Before everyone continues, Ashran, Jeb, and anyone make me perception or investigation checks, because you guys are effectively going into an enemy territory, and I assume you guys are trying to keep your eye out. This is more or less a passive.
We'll see how it goes.
We see all.
Slightly
Okay.
one above average.
You can tell that these four gnolls are asleep. But there might be.
Claim it, Zeph. I just want to know who had it.
But
Yeah.
there is essentially more gnolls to the south.
All
You can
right.
hear a lot more essentially lively gnolls, or essentially more awake gnolls down there. But up north, they are asleep.
Who do we fireball?
Not the sleeping ones. It's a total waste. I'm just
Yeah.
bloodthirsty tonight.
I want to charge them.
Regardless, you two, Jeb and Ashrad, can take the sleeping ones easy. I'll prep a fireball to throw at the livelier ones.
I have a whole bunch of I have a whole bunch of dice to roll.
Okay,
I will get out my popcorn and enjoy the slaughter.
let's see.
Yeah, I understand.
Looks like this south passage just like leads over here anyway.
Okay, cool. Let me roll for this guy. Actually, get you guys up.
And also, the wooden puzzles are so fucking tedious too. That fall apart at the slightest touch. Fucking hate them. I'm sitting here like I know the fucking solution, but it's not going together because I can't fucking get my fingers right.
Moot.
This is why the Lord made metal. This is why men made metal contraptions.
Feels slightly blasphemous, but whatever.
When is
My heart's
anything
in it.
Ethan says ever not blasphemous?
Yes.
Hey, I don't say blasphemous things every now and again.
Always. Just always.
Just don't come and visit me when I'm at work, especially on a freight day.
God.
There's a lot of
See.
fucks being thrown around.
Well, the question is, how many do you care about?
Look, as long as the managers don't hear, it doesn't count.
It's
Oh, I fucking throw it right in front of their faces.
All right, anyway, roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Bada bing, bada boom. First,
Oof.
let me get to. Actually, Zeph first. Where would you like to be positioned?
I saw a video of someone making an arrowhead and I got vaguely hypnotized by it and didn't roll.
How far can I be in this cavern?
Right here. Before effectively, essentially negating your sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I'll have the movement to throw a fireball in there.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah.
All right. I assume you're going to be yeeting a ball of fire in that direction.
I will be eating a ball of fire in that direction.
Okay, Jeb, where would you like to be situated?
I'm fucking demolishing Red 2.
All right. Actually, yeah, we'll start here. Jeb, you attack Ashrad, or Jeb, technically Inwin, then Ashrad, and then normal round.
Ready?
Ready.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Infuriate.
Ashra like gets a running start.
All right, Jim, starting us off with the slaughter.
All right. I think 28 hits. Let me roll my additional 1d6 plus 1d10 plus 2d6 plus actually 46, huh?
I'm just seeing if you can kill both of these guys in one attack.
Additional 25.
Almost. Bloody does all hell.
Nice. Good thing I have a second attack. What does the British strike do? Forceful blow.
Yeah, what explanation are you wanting there?
Scrafting?
Weapons,
Weapons.
crafting.
Okay. Why'd you make that one word?
That's
And
actually
vibes.
that's only
Yes, I
28
agree.
damage to this one.
Fine weapons crafting is very attractive.
Just then.
Actually, can I move up here and then do it? And have it go to 4.
Sure.
Thank you. That'd be my turn.
And these guys did their job anyway. Ashrad.
Nice.
Nice.
Correct.
Ashrad, it is just
Hold on,
You
hold on.
could-
Let's get some dice. Okay.
alright. Ashrad effectively has 3 Gnoll pelts, all fully cleaned off the body, essentially by one fell swoop, essentially.
I like that. Are there still gnolls? I have a bonus action attack.
There's apparently some to the left that are a bit rowdier.
Oh, dang it. Can't make it. Oh.
Are you still
Alright.
within... because I'm about to fireball there.
Spreads around corners.
Oh
I was like, I'll just hide behind the wall. It'll be fine.
Spread around corners. Oh shit.
That's,
no, the cruel irony.
The cruel irony that I'm the guy who gets burned by it twice.
Let's see.
I hate how safe candles are now because the wax at the bottom goes out.
Let's see. Alright, Zeph.
All I
You'll
heard
be
was
normal.
candles and the
You'll be
wax
normal.
at the bottom goes out.
Realize something. Zeph.
Oh, hi.
You see an old matriarch walk out.
As Beth is just holding a ball of fire. Oh.
As she pulls on the great bow and essentially reels it back at you.
Hi.
You skipped my turn.
No. Because that was
We're still
I
in the
legit
surprise round,
asked
aren't we?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were
Surprise
so
is a condition, not a round.
let's see. It depends. Did you want to do anything on your turn, Anwin?
I mean, everything's dead, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm just curious.
Okay.
I was just offended.
I like to be asked.
I mean, you did say I sit back with popcorn.
That's fair. I did say that.
As you see an old matriarch shoot a couple of longbow shots at you. Are you throwing the fireball yet or not yet?
I want to see more of them first.
Yeah.
And I also want a
Okay.
better angle.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
You're taking 7 piercing damage. Does an 18 hit?
No. Just get shot. Ow! Fuck!
Does a 21 hit?
Fine. A 21, you said?
Yes.
That is my
I mean, if
AC.
someone was about to fireball me, I'd want to shoot them.
Yeah.
Out. Oh, it's because there's too much garbage.
Rude.
This one sprints out Zeph, almost in a fury.
Oh, hi.
As it gets right here, it just essentially opens its hands, points it, or it opens its mouth and points it at you.
Oh.
Yikes.
You're getting teeth volleyed.
See, that's not a
That's just-
normal
that's
thing
so
that Knolls
creepy.
do.
That's so creepy.
I don't know. I feel like that's very in character.
Roll a con save. As this Gnoll starts
Fuck
essentially
you.
spewing teeth at you,
Ew.
as you take half of 21 piercing damage. Let's see, let me.
Ow, I have
roll.
teeth stuck in me. I'm gonna have to disinfect this shit.
And all right, and 12 poison damage, half of 12.
Mm.
As Zeph, it is your turn.
Okay, well. Fireball.
All right, roll.
I'm just gonna. Like that.
And it gets around corners, right?
It does get around corners.
Yes, it does.
I've heard that about Fireball.
As you hear two whelps that you guys that neither of you will do see.
See, that's what I thought. I knew there were more of you.
Wait.
Not bad.
Let's see. All right.
Just the, I knew there were more of you.
It's like fucking knew it.
I fucking knew it.
Shitters.
All right. The blue one right in front of you has passed. Red has failed. Let me double check, Mr. Flynn.
I'll take your word for it.
Flynn has passed, and the matriarch has failed.
Rude. Do I want to activate my Phoenix thing now? No, I do not. There's still too much map left.
It's too
So-
much map left.
Instead, we're gonna Hunter's Mark Blue. In preparation to stab him.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Jim.
When she looks at me, and I look at him,
He looks to me.
and I look at him. We're going home after this, aren't we?
Sure,
Yeah.
theoretically.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or a short rest?
this is the
Technically, you're
boss.
not here.
True. I'm gonna drop rage and re-rage. Get over here.
Fair enough.
Yeah, recklessly attack. Does a 19 hit?
Let's see, 19 on this one. Double checking. What's your armor class? 19 does hit.
All right. I'm gonna push it straight into the wall. Just Jeb comes around like you see Jeb, not even you see a little bit of gold, a little bit of motherfucker, and just boom, shoulder check straight into this wall.
As you see the Gnoll fly back.
Oop.
As he just goes right next to it,
Hey.
and then we go again. Oof,
11 does not hit. Sadly.
that's my turn.
Let's see. Checking. Yeah, you're not down. Alright. Oh, Shaman. As you see this Shaman come out and open up its maw towards you, Jeb. I'd like you to make a con save.
Alright.
Let's see. You take half a 13 piercing and 13 poison damage.
Am I a dwarf?
Yes.
I am.
Anwin.
I will resist the urge to fireball and we'll just toll dead this guy. Blue, what's his face?
All right.
Yeah, I'm just poison.
You disappoint me,
Um,
game.
Let's see. A 22 shall pass.
You double disappoint me.
Ashran. Is that your turn, Anwin, actually?
Yeah.
Ashran.
Yeah, don't hurt Jeb. Or do.
He's a barbarian, he can take it.
I come around
Oh.
the corner. I form a couple of gang signs, then I swing my imaginary hammer in my hand down onto an anvil. Each creature in that area of my choice
Oh.
makes a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see.
What is that melody?
I knew you would like that.
See.
Welcome back, Evan.
The universe!
It's singing to me!
We're in an old hole. I'm sure you're very excited.
The universe!
Oh,
It sings to me!
Diggy diggy.
You're both
hole.
idiots.
Yes. we established this a long time ago, Kale.
I feel a need to reestablish it.
What is that melody? I can't tell you how many times I've been scared shitless by that saying. I'm like, oh, fuck, 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 fuck.
The one right in front of you, Ashran, is near death.
Is he dead?
Let me double check. He's dead, actually.
Great.
Did numbers on Anwin's fireball. Also, Evan, you're back. Let me get your ass.
I asked permission from Jeb for friendly fire.
Jim turns around and just,
May I please lightly scorch you?
You'll be fine, I say.
Oh god, that gets me too. I have less health than Jeb.
You'll be fine. I say.
You are killing my healer soul, but my DPS soul is laughing.
I do have fire resistance though.
It's not fire.
Oh, what is it?
It's radiant.
Please don't.
I
Can't
see.
do it.
Yeah, I've already dedicated to it. I didn't realize I was gonna get that.
Please don't.
He's committed.
I
Too late.
Please
I already drew the circle.
Like, just
Just
angle,
redraw
just
it.
angle your arrow down a little
just
bit.
do it
you'll be
like
good.
2 more.
Just redraw it.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
better.
Perfect.
I can't see Zap, all right?
That's why we're trying to help.
Jim turns around, just please. and he just sees you wheeling around with the axe and just hear yeet.
It's just a whoom, son.
Jim just turns around. Jim's like, oh fuck.
God, I would tell you this Flynn would be a lot more intimidating, but he's getting fucked because he just rolled a 1.
I mean, I'm not fine
all right.
Rip.
because I'm taking 30 radiant.
You'll be.
Would you like me to give you? Would you like to give me your inspiration, Josh?
I already used it.
I'll give you
Okay, man,
mine.
take mine.
Okay.
No, I know. No, I need Josh's.
I'm sorry, I already used
No,
it.
well, Josh used his on me, so I'm
Oh
using mine on yours.
No, let me use mine on mine because I'm about to go to bed soon.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
that also works.
All right, let me
There you go.
As Jim just ducks and just fuck.
Just,
I
ah,
answered
fuck
it.
my eyes.
Please
Oh.
tell me you yelled "Form" already in there.
No, no one him is just woof, woof, done.
It's
Gosh,
just
Rod, that was really bright.
it's whoosh, cruel, whoosh, stun.
Son.
Just, oh god. Zev barely manages to
Cruel,
cover his
dum, dum.
eyes.
Alright, that's it's fun.
You have 114 health. You're fine.
And just think if you would have hit me with that, I would have taken
You
like
would have been fine.
would I have though? I would have had like 60 health.
Yeah, they would have been
Hey,
fine.
what does that feel like?
You would have been
How
fine.
much health do you have? I can't see it.
68.
68.
Oh, rip.
Alright, I will tell you, you guys are just unironically fucking up this one friend who barely gets his turn now. Oh, hey Jed. Let's see first. Jeb, does an 18 hit?
No.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
You are taking 8 bludgeoning and 20 psychic damage. And a 10 doesn't hit. The Gnoll matriarch. Oh, she still has fight in her. Does a 22 hit, Jeb?
Yep.
You are taking. You're taking 8 damage on that one, and does a 23 hit.
Yep.
You are taking another 8 damage. Zeph.
Alright. First, we'll yell to Jeb, just get one of their asses, I don't care which. You get to make, as a reaction, make an attack against one of them and add a d8 to your damage.
Oh, cool. I'm choosing the matriarch. I'm gonna recklessly attack too. And I get rage, sword chop, and divine 3.
Hello, Bells.
27 hit.
Yep.
Indeed.
Healing it.
Cool. I everything else is gonna carry over to this Flynn.
Yep. And that boy is looking hurt as all hell because he got fucked by so many AoEs.
And then we Beyblade this fucker. Stab, stab. And stab, stab. There's a crit there, I have to. He's already been fireballed twice. I think. He doesn't have the bloodied mark, so let's use a level 2.
Yeah.
Bam. Let me just add
Alright,
up that damage for you. I take it the 11 and 13 don't hit.
No, the crit kills him. The crit kills him.
Oh, cool. That's the only one I hit, so cool. Alright, we're
Yep,
backing the
cool.
fuck out of this cave.
And now it's only the Flynn that's left.
We'll go this way. That'll be my
It's not
turn.
your turn. Alright, Felix.
My vision is weird.
Okay.
Also, Evan, to get over this blue line, you have to roll an athletic or acrobatic check. But because you guys found the trap, you have advantage.
I cast find traps.
We already found Devin.
We already
Okay.
found it.
Well, acrobatics or athletics, and neither. I'm proficient in neither. Yeah, 10.
Alright, you pass the DC.
Sweet. All right. Hi guys.
Hi.
That would be funny if someone actually failed that one.
15 right here. I see Jeb. I see his ass over here.
And there's an enemy behind it.
There's an enemy behind him. I can't do shit. We used all 30. Uh Let me see. Oh, you can see. Shit. Okay. Oh well. I'll do. I can't do much. We'll just give him a bard again in my turn.
All right. Jebediah.
I don't feel bad for this Flynn. He's in hit.
Let's see. 18 does hit.
Cool. 35 damage on the first attack.
All right.
I can expend the D8 for extra damage, right, Evan?
Yes.
Yep.
Sad
Alright,
roll,
how
but
much-
damage is damage.
Another 25 damage to it.
You might have actually needed that too. I think it might have, was it 23?
Yeah.
You needed? Yeah. Alright, as you kill that Flynn. That is this combat.
Now, Ashrad,
Ashrad indeed.
let us not make this a common occurrence.
Alright.
I'm
see.
sunburned.
First,
You'll live.
I know, it's just inconvenient.
First, the area Oshron is in, you guys do notice that this seems to be more or less a place where they stacked a lot of crates and a lot of more or less loot they stole from caravans, and you can tell more or less just raiding, like hunting parties and some farms. You can tell that there might be some farm animals bits more or less mixed in. These, you can tell that most of this stuff is more or less older, more rancid food to
Ew.
to your palate. Most of if you guys would like to try to look for anything that is of note or anything important, you can try. But and down south there was essentially a small den that had nothing but a lot of more or less bones and bones and essentially droppings from these creatures. It was more or less a
Gross.
personal area of the Flint.
Don't like personal areas for gnolls.
Zeph.
Mm.
Right where you walked, you step on a wire.
God damn it.
As before I could even say anything, you just walked there. I'm like, oh. I'd like you to make me dex save.
That's fine. I'll use my inspiration on that. Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Add 5. Immunity Flash Genius.
Thanks. So
What does that make it?
16.
16. You pass this dexterity check of 14, and you do not take 28 bludgeoning damage as you see a ton of rocks essentially fall right where you were.
That's my bad.
You can continue.
Cool.
So
Ooh, water.
you find what looks like a very murky pool, very honestly oddly colored.
Oh.
It is, you can more or less smells of decay and more or less smells of. You can tell because it's a pool underground. There might also just be just stagnant water.
Ugh. Ew.
It's like,
All right.
Can I look for traps up ahead before Zeph steps on anything else?
Roll a perception or investigation check.
Lol.
Damn.
Passive of 16, if that matters.
Passive 16. Okay, that's good. You do notice that there's actually no traps per se, but there might be an ambush.
There might be an ambush, you said?
Yes, more or less along on the left side of the tunnel, on the left side of where Zeph is.
I did catch a peek of a friend.
There is the gnolls sound a lot further, but on the right side they sound a hell of a lot closer, as if more or less they are hugging the corner or trying to get close to the corner.
Zeph, throw a bead in there.
Yeah,
Do it.
I will.
All right. Wait, where are you throwing it?
Throwing it like centered right here. So like, oh, that still gets me. There.
Well, does that tunnel keep going or does it end? I can't see from here.
It keeps going. That's the
Okay.
right side.
All right.
It looks like it ends from my perspective, but I'll take word for it.
Okay. Just need to check that. All right. Let me start this real quick. Everyone roll initiatives as I'll get.
Did that linger since I held it there?
Yeah.
I'll get the sacrificial lambs ready.
Huh, because I don't have it
oh,
set to
no.
linger.
No, it's roll 20 doing roll 20 things.
Thank you.
Let's see.
We'll just
No,
put it
no,
there.
I got him.
Okay,
I
cool.
got him. Before something fucks up, actually.
Oh,
But everyone roll initiative.
that's a shitty roll.
Same.
Yep. No, actually.
Oh. I have the highest initiative.
And
Give me a second
Ethan?
here. I need to roll
Okay.
mine.
Cool.
No, you don't need the roll. I still have the highest initiative.
Me. I mean, the funniest thing is he might actually have the highest initiative. Wait, I think one enemy beats him out, technically. 2. But because Zeph is the one throwing the pearl or throwing the fireball, well, we shall start on his turn. But this will let me just double check. Yeah, no, these guys this will count as you guys can tell that these guys were preparing, but this is more or less Zeph's making a different move than they anticipated. They thought you guys were just gonna rush in, but no, you guys are. Zeph is gonna throw a fucking fireball in first.
Turns back to Spirit and when just like, I see why you do this. This is fun.
All right. Yeah, we'll start here.
And then
Zeph.
bonus action will trigger Phoenix mode.
Well, did you roll damage?
Oh, no, I did not. That was 9d6 minus 2, so it's 30.
Let's see, double checking these guys. Oh. Damn.
Did they roll bad?
They rolled, well, the 2 sets I gave them were both below 10, so they're dead. They're dead, Joe.
Everybody gets 14 temporary hit points.
Is that your turn? Zeph?
Yay.
Yes.
All right.
What?
You see the matriarch. rush up towards Zeph.
This very Bernie armor man.
Let's see. All right. There's a 17 hit.
It do not.
There's a 25 hit.
It unfortunately do.
You are taking 6 piercing. No, not 6 piercing, 6 bludgeoning.
Owie.
And there's a 23 hit.
Yes.
You're taking 7 bludgeoning.
Owie. There goes
Not
most
sure.
of those temporary hit points.
Josh.
Your turn.
You have a halberd, don't you?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm gonna get up in your space, anyways. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
Wish I
Holy
had
shit.
another enemy there. But anyways,
Damn. Those shall hit. How much
Yeah,
damage
because
is
you
that
crit
total?
you. Wow.
that's my turn.
Let's see.
33, 44, 45, 59 damage.
God damn.
All right. On Gemini Jenkins.
You're popping.
Yeah.
Brindol
Michael's
just hopping.
popping.
Am I popping?
You're
Give me a
popping.
second.
Popping off.
There's a 20 hit.
Yes.
All right, if I were to launch him 15 feet, will that be 15 feet this way or 15 feet this way?
I would say at the angle you're at, it is I mean, it could do this way, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna launch him 15 feet that way. This way.
All right. So,
I'm gonna follow him.
all right.
Go again. I'll think of 15 hits.
15 does not hit. How much
That will
damage
be-
is the first one, though?
The first one is 41.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Mhm.
Okay. Red boy.
AC
Red boy.
19.
He pulls out a horn. He draws a deep breath as he essentially, as you know, it's not a horn. He calls essentially a guttural and more or less vicious roar as
A guttural ow.
as creatures shall be approaching battle. Let's see. Oops. That's public. Oh. Yeah, I'm used the base. Yeah, Flynn's turn. Just gonna rush up to you, Jib. All right. Ethan, here.
Yeah.
All right. First, you are taking a flail mountain madness to the head. There's a 20 hit.
Yeah.
You're taking 13 bludgeoning damage, and you must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Giant skeleton.
There it is. 14.
Let's see. All right, Jeb. On the next your turn, you must make a random attack. You must make a melee attack against a random creature within your range.
Hmm.
Because
Okay.
you have failed this DC 16. And a flail of pain with a 24 does that hit?
Yeah.
Taking 7 bludgeoning and 30 psychic damage.
Wee.
And an 11 doesn't hit. Anwin.
We need more fire on summon flaming sphere. You could just never have too much of it, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say what? My fire's not enough for you? But
Never enough.
fire's never enough.
It's really not.
I think we may be arsonists.
I think so. It's a strong possibility.
This will never be discussed again.
Don't worry about it.
And the matriarch. And you're running into the matriarch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ditsu.
Get toasted, idiot.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Felix.
All right. Oop. You. Right here. Let's see. 30 feet. Oh well. Oh well. Bing bong. Red and blue.
All right.
The archers over there.
Yep.
Bing. Bong.
Damn, that was both it.
All right. Jeb, do you still have the inspiration?
No.
Nope. All right, you get another.
All right.
End my turn.
All right. Let's see. The Gnoll Hunter. He is going to get here. Felix. He's going after Felix.
Whoa.
That was some fucking disrespectful shit there, Felix. All right, Felix is a 14 hit.
No.
That was 16.
Nope.
All right. Zeph, it is your turn.
Question: can I scoot past Jeb through this direction and continue moving?
Yes.
Cool.
It is on his turn. He has to attack a random creature within his range.
We are going to do a little fire burst here. Get 12 temporary hit points if you haven't exhausted those. Lind needs to make a dex save.
20.
Cool. Is that a save or suck ability? Let me check. Half on a success.
Cool.
So he takes 5 fire.
All right.
Then, and when your fire only hurts me if I end my turn near it, right?
Correct.
Cool. So I can walk through it, no
Correct.
problem?
Yeah. Just
Cool.
don't be near it when it ends. You stop.
Let's see. I have moved 20 feet. 5, 30, 35. God, roll 20 is being weird today. And then we stabby. I have not hunters marked this one. Stabby, stabby. And stabby, stabby. We will apply some smites to this.
Hmm. Yep.
Like a 3rd level and a 2nd level. Smite. And smite.
Hmm. Let's see.
Okay, let me add up my damage. Okay, so. And then the smites. Is this guy a fiend?
Nope.
No. Cool, cool. Total of 70.
Damn. Damn, paladins really are like that.
They are. That will be my turn.
Not sure.
I am burst.
Yeah, if he hits me, he hits me.
Fair enough.
Hit that guy.
Oh, that one's dead.
Ah,
It's just
hit that one.
That one's alive.
No.
That's not supposed to be a crit.
I mean, it still hits, but Alright, 26 damage is still 26 damage.
Start fixing it. And then hit it normal. Of course. Miss.
Damn. Alright, so let's see, let me roll for you, Jeb, real quick.
I'm right
Alright,
here.
Jeb.
Oh wow, there's only one random opponent around me.
well,
Da-
well, either way, I was gonna say you attacked the Flend because dice rolled and determined it.
25, 35 damage.
Nice.
This is dead, so
How tall is this thing?
that one is 15 feet.
15 feet? Fuck, I don't
Yeah.
have a climbing speed. I guess I'll just over here and just shoot it with the heavy crossbow.
Okay. All right.
It's only going to be for 17 damage.
All right.
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
night.
How dare you?
Good night, Ash.
Just that parting, how dare you?
Let me take this motherfucker out.
Oh no, they took
Nice.
out Jeb.
Oh no! Fucking, it's not like I wanna deal with his bullshit in this
What is
this
that?
fight. As I see an awful creature rush out the side.
Edwin, help!
Is that the man himself?
I don't.
It's not him himself. It is a.
Is that the man, the myth, the legend, Yinugu?
It is.
So what
not
am I helping
you.
with? I can't see what's happening.
Big scary Gnoll. Big scary Gnoll.
As this charges as.
That is Yinugu!
Oh god, big scary Gnoll. Nope, 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 nope. Please don't.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think we might be dead.
Zeph does 25 hit.
Yeah.
You're taking 12 slashing.
Y'all, I think we
Ow.
might be dead.
Let's see, 12 slashing, and I
Well, thanks for the warning. I'll run.
roll this real quick.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
Not that Oshrod's going to, but yeah, you probably should.
It's okay.
No,
Neither of us are here right now. We can't
12
actually die.
slashing, and surprisingly, 2 piercing.
Ow.
Well, I guess you
Rolled both ones on those, of, essentially Enog, the champion.
Lovely. I should have saved more smites for this fuck.
Oh god. Zeph, I'm sorry.
What?
You got
Crit.
crit.
No, you didn't.
Oh yes! Yes, your armor. It's saving you. It's so... Thank god. Thank god. Thank
Yeah.
god. Alright. You're taking 15 slashing
Ow.
and 6 piercing.
Ow. Fuck. Still got Hunter's Mark.
As a 17 does that hit.
No, it don't.
Right. Okay. Indy's going.
I should have saved a 3rd level slot for this, so I could go speed, go haste. I have too many things to do with my bonus action.
Welcome to Paladin.
That's
That's why I don't play any of them anymore.
Because I got Hunter's Mark, I've got Divine Favor, I've got Knightly Command, I have my Ash Burst thing.
Sorry about that. I fucking got scared by a moth that just flew out of fucking
Oh
nowhere.
god, not the moth.
The
Skylar.
moth is helping.
I mean, the moth almost made me slap my fucking PC.
The moth is helping.
Alright, let's see. Felix. I can see Felix. A 18 doesn't hit Felix,
18 is my AC.
and a 14 does not hit Anwin. It is your turn.
All right, let's go see what everyone's panic. Oh, big thing.
It's a Nugu.
It is a Nuku. We'll yeet the orb over here and start toasting these people, I guess. Let's go over here. This feels worth fireballing. That's a very big guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Rings of Spell Story. We get fireballs back.
Hell yeah.
What the heck is my circle? Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm hitting everything. Do I need to measure?
No.
Are the things I'm not seeing, or can I just fireball?
No, you can fireball.
Sick.
His lackeys are making their ass taking their toss.
It's a trash fireball. I am upset.
Trash fireball.
That is
I
a bad
need to get
fireball. That is
fucking
4
opposite
ones.
elemental attempt.
The funniest thing is, surprisingly, that's enough to kill this motherfucker.
Oh.
I forgot to.
I should reroll flaming spear damage.
He barely got to essentially half
On the
health.
other hand,
And before I even put on the token, you roll the fireball damage.
if that's the case, can I move my spear down a bit?
Yes.
Sick. Alright. I've toasted enough people. I'm satisfied.
Alright. Let's see. Cool. This motherfucker can finally get his ass out of here.
Oh look, a regular Gnoll.
No, it's a pack. It's a pack lord.
Oh. Close enough to a regular Gnoll.
It's good to it's gonna incite rampage.
Oh dear.
Zeph, you're getting attacked.
Oh, fuck.
This is not even one of its legendary actions.
Oh, fuck.
This is 21 hit.
No.
Cool. Guy. After that guy failed his rage bait.
Rage
This,
I mean,
this other guy comes out and starts shooting two arrows at Zeph.
it is now.
They are very sad they failed the rage bait. But the 23 hit, Zeph.
It do.
You're taking 4 piercing damage.
Ow.
As Zeph, you're getting legendary action attacked.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine, just... I can use some healing.
So the 22 hit.
Yeah.
You're taking 15 slashing.
Reaction. I batted away with Rita.
Oh.
Cool.
Nope. Bad.
Thank you,
Alright.
Ash.
Felix.
Okay. Gotta do this thing. Okay. Where are you?
Actually, really enjoy this format. I'm gonna make a bunch of these.
Make a bunch of
A
what?
bunch of what? Oh wait, the meme format?
Oh.
I'm casting slow on this guy.
Ooh. Well, you got a 40-foot
one?
cube, so...
Where for a cube? Square. Okay.
Ah.
Eh.
Big square.
Or would it be that this big?
It'll be that big.
Oh good, it'll be your
Alrighty.
torch.
Let me pick a different color.
I was also going to say just like red on red, brown on brown.
Wait, nope. Will this work?
Yeah.
Basically, just all of them get hit with slow.
So do I need to make a save?
Wisdom.
Yes, wisdom.
Well, luckily this
s-
guy has advantage, and if not,
DC save of 16. I don't know why it's saying 15.
I feel like the spell cards just lie about your DC half the time. Like
They
it'll be right on the
do.
attack, but the spell card's just making shit up.
Yeah.
legendary resistance.
It's
legendary
crab
resistance.
bastard, thank you.
As the large guy shall use legendary resistance because he rolled, even though he had advantage, he rolled still a 13.
Can I use my inspiration to where he doesn't have to use legendary?
Can I inspire you to not?
Basically.
I politely ask you to cease.
I would say something, but I mean, you might have gotten the other motherfucking guys. I'm just trying to open up their.
That's good.
Shit. Actually, roll for them.
All right.
Let's see. All right. You got red. You got red boy down
one?
here. You got actually
Oh,
both,
red down there. Okay.
both red. Other guy rolled a 19, but the first red rolled a 4. Zeph.
We're pulling out the Vow of Enmity. It's time. Stab.
I know you motherfuckers were holding some shit back. I just knew.
I have
knew it.
so much shit, my dude.
That's what I mean. I'm not
Let's
planning to
do
give
a level 1 smite on that. Stabby.
Alright.
We'll do another level 1 smite on that.
Alright.
We'll do... You know what? Fuck it. Let's burn through all of my smites. There it is! I knew I was saving it for something! Oh, wait a minute. I've been pressing the... no, I haven't been pressing the wrong smite button. Now I get to press this smite button. Let me add up my damage.
Yes, add up damage. But this might be a situation where the paladin just comes in and fucking
Mercs the
knocks-
boss.
knocks my boss to half health.
$93. And I am out of spell slots.
Oh,
I
Can I
spent
give you some of
all
mine?
them. I would love them. Oh, that one
I would
smite
like
is
to
so
cast energy
sad.
transfer.
That is my turn.
Josh, I'm shocked you haven't already done Karen's son.
I'm working on it. Actually.
I knew
it.
Oh, shred.
Oh, that's a big guy. That's a real
Very
big
big
guy.
guy.
Ashred wants the honor of the kill. Look at action search.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, and apparently I'm
Oh.
gonna crit too. A
Alright,
maximum
let's-
damage almost crit too.
There goes the other half of his health.
See. Alright, how much total? How much damage is that total? Because I know this guy.
Just real quick, does
All the cleave damage kills
does
the guy on
50
top.
Okay, so I get another one.
Yes.
Maybe I like position myself so that I can leave one of the next guys. Okay, let me get my calculator.
Yep. The fucking fighter and paladin shit. No.
Just like,
No,
okay,
fuck
big boy,
that.
absolutely the
Fuck that.
fuck not.
We're not letting this champion. We're not letting this fucking
99.
champion.
Soften them up
99.
for you.
You outdamaged me, you bitch.
Though with the crit on the best attack I can do, that's just incredibly lucky. That's really all.
No,
it is.
it is straight up just like a.
Also, you need to stay back there, okay?
Okay.
It is also just a straight.
I
just
am at half
combo
health.
move.
Combo breaker.
God.
Just Ashrad and Zeph just working together, kill the big dude.
I mean,
I
it's
think
legitimately
that's one of very
just-
few moments when Zeph and Ashrad have had cool moments together.
Yeah,
Come together. I'm like, we both have had great moments. What are you on about?
Fair enough.
Yeah, now.
Just like none that were specifically us two.
Yeah, no, that's the part of that I get.
Yeah, you always had your boyfriend with you.
Hey, shut up.
All right, Anwin.
Really, Seth, he's married.
That never stopped a lot of people.
What are you implying? Here's
Look, I'm just
Mhm.
saying, one of the human gods had a very interesting relationship with the elven god of the hunt.
okay. We'll come yeet this into blue over here.
You don't get to talk about my lover like that.
Yeah.
You don't get to talk about my lover like that.
And I guess we'll be benevolent and give Zeph some healing while we're at it.
Thank you.
I
Much
command thee
appreciated.
here. Now go forth and stab.
I will.
I'm gonna give you more shit about that, Zeph, because I legitimately just beat the living dog shit out of you. Is that your turn, Anwin?
It's
this
fine.
game's
You only
bad.
got me to half health.
I've healed my friend, I've set my enemies on fire, I am satisfied.
This
Such
guy
is the
gets-
work of Onwin.
That's all I do.
This guy goes forward and he's gonna attack Ashran. Let's see. 20 and 19 did not 9 10 did I hit. This guy only gets one attack. 15 does not hit Ashran. Felix.
Okay. We'll bing bong both of them. First one is on the red, second is on the blue. Bing bong.
Let's see. Those sadly do not hit, as that is their AC. Or the 15 is their AC.
All right, that ends my turn.
Zeph.
Alrighty. We go back in. Let's Valve Enmity switch over to blue here. And start stabbing. Stab, stab.
Alright.
Stab, stab.
Alright, let's see. How much damage is that?
Let's see. 13, 20, 21, 31, 37.
He is super bloodied.
Cool, cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Ashran.
Cleanup mode. I back up and I run.
They just don't attack you. They have glaives.
I don't mind.
Nope, nothing hits. That one shall hit. Or, ooh. This guy is dead. This guy is heavily injured.
And then I have a bonus action attack.
And Edwin. This guy is still alive.
Let's yeet the orb at him. I'm just chasing him around with the fire.
See. He has died.
Sick. Anything else alive that needs to be murdered?
Nothing else is alive in this place as you guys have cleared out this Gnoll infestation.
Hell yeah.
Don't like gnolls.
Achievement get Gnoll hole.
Null hole.
It's in the hole.
It's in the
It's an
hole.
Gnoll.
It's an hole.
As
And
Zeph
it's in
just
the
kind
hole.
of shakes off the fire that's shrouding his armor and just, oh, that's satisfying. And very toasty.
You are the
Right.
most dramatic person I have ever met.
In a good way?
Most of the time.
I feel as though you've not met too many people.
Alright.
I mean, I don't know. I
Everyone-
am pretty dramatic.
Mans is literally setting himself on fire over there. Is that not a high bar?
I'm not setting myself on fire. My armor is setting itself on fire.
That is a distinction without a difference.
The fire doesn't
may-
hurt me, so I'm not setting myself on fire.
That may have been a distinction. It is not a difference.
Yes, thank you. That is what I said.
I like that phrase. I'm gonna use that phrase.
You're
Wait, which
welcome.
phrase?
I use the- That's a distinction without a difference.
Oh. See, I didn't quite hear that because your audio was cutting out for me.
Rip.
Alright.
Screw you, Discord. I'm being clever.
Everyone. How do you
You
guys
level up.
shut the Gnolls? No, sadly not, because these are just Gnolls.
They're just gnolls.
But you guys get some cool shit, as I'll like everyone to roll me perception and or investigation.
Oh, you didn't get the
Hilarious.
right image, Josh.
I'm not using that image.
Why not?
Coward. Look,
Simply
he's evil.
because I do not want to.
He's evil. He doesn't have a right
Coward.
to be that hot. He's having his hotness privileges revoked.
I am a coward, yes. I'm not
Oh,
using that image.
Let's see.
Man, I can't roll perception checks for shit today. Although I guess my passive is still 16.
Give me a couple seconds. I pull a couple of these.
Some of these and some of those and some of these.
Because in here, you guys get a lot of spoils of war. As perception. All right.
Time.
Let's see.
Yeah, I have noticed anytime it's adjective B word, it's typically one of the more removed villains that's just
Yeah.
like in the background.
Half the time it's because we don't actually know their name. And by the time we learn it, it's too late.
And then there was Spoon.
And then there was Spoon, who
I
y'all
regret nothing.
refused to call by his name because it
Because
was
it's
too
too
hard
hard
for
to
you to
remember.
pronounce.
What's his name?
Ladil.
Oh yeah, Ladle.
Ladle, yeah, that's right.
It tripped you up because his name had a Y in it.
No, it doesn't. It's spelled S-P-O-O-N. It's very easy.
Yes.
I need to find his art and find Red Bitch's art because I don't actually remember Red Bitch's name anymore. His name is Red Bitch.
Also, have we just like decided that Karstein's name is spelled with a K instead of a C? Because I feel like when you say it's a C.
No, it's always been
It was
a-
always a K.
Okay.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. Now I'm gaslighting myself.
His first name starts with a C. His last name has
No, no,
always
no.
been a K.
It's like I could have sworn it
I
was
know.
like you typed
You
it
have
at one point,
gaslit
it was-
me
No, they're both
into
Ks, they're both Ks.
misremembering my own villain's name.
They're both Ks. Come on, guys. Stop lying to him.
it's just- I
See,
feel
now
like,
I
one of
can't
the
tell
last
what's real.
sessions, like you put his actual name in chat, and I was like, "Who is that for?" Oh right, it had C. And I just got so used to calling him Karen Stein that I just declared it was a K.
Like, it's always been a K, hasn't it?
I don't
No.
know anymore.
No, it's always been a C.
Karstein has
Josh,
always been a C.
Josh, you're lying to yourself.
Karstein has always been a C.
You're
Don't
wrong.
You, Michael, do not.
You're wrong.
I will kill.
I have to look at this now. Oh, money.
Everyone roll me a D100. I'll just say that. Just everyone roll
It's
me.
like that, right?
Exactly.
Danielle, I will find you and I will kill you. Everybody roll you a D100.
That's okay. One of my friends
Yes.
already killed me today.
I will kill you again.
Do it.
I will start adding our money.
One of my favorite quotes from one of the worst anime. You thought you would die only once in your lifetime?
What?
I've spent many hours dying like every 5 minutes. You don't scare me. The sigh.
I didn't know you heard that, but okay.
Also, how many of them are diamonds, Michael?
The fact that I have to keep remembering that. Roll me D10.
Just make it all of them.
Roll me a D10. 4.
All of it. 4 of what?
For
Four
the gems.
4 gems.
Okay,
4
just
the gems.
okay. I can
Um,
read. That's a thing I can do.
4 the gems. I don't know if you want to fucking scrap like the jewelry. There's 2 of them that have them that are worth 25 gold.
I mean, I'll take it.
All right, you scrap.
I need a
2
lot of diamonds.
You scrap 2 of the jewelry, making the rest of it.
Like, I'm at like
useless or more
600 of like
less,
2,500. Okay, I need diamonds.
Are the statues, gems, and jewelry each or total?
each.
Cool.
I forgot to put each.
Yeah, have to make that
Uh,
distinction just to make sure.
Give me a second. I make sure I actually have this shit up.
I need to sell all our shit.
All right, first, surprisingly, let me get you guys. Actually, first, you guys get this one shall be.
That's a
Oh.
cool
Awesome.
trident.
Yeah.
It's a spear.
Okay.
I warned you.
The art begs to differ, but alright.
It's well, weapon, but
Yeah.
it's decided spear.
I warn you.
Let me check
Kelly,
this
how old is
one.
that video now?
Yeah,
I don't want to know.
quite
God, look at
old.
Okay.
Gail, just letting you know, I'm already making one about Spoon, and it's just using some random yellow
Fair enough.
Dragonborn armor.
You know, honestly, I think that's funnier.
All right,
Yeah.
Awen.
And he's gonna be facing the wrong direction.
All right, Awen. There is one potion in this bundle.
What is?
Potion of Cloud Giant Strength.
Oh,
Ooh.
Hide it from Jeb.
are you kidding?
I want to see Jeb with it. What do you want about?
I know.
Let's see. It's that one.
Add it to the bottomless void that is apparently our purse.
No warning. You
Hey, it's
got
now
a-
neatly organized.
It was.
What do you mean it was? What did you do? I hit save, so it should still be fine. Do not fuck with it.
That concern in that voice. What did you do?
Do not fuck with my organization, Danielle.
Oh, this is so much fun.
All right, this is gonna be fun, Dad.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Portable door be gone.
Yep.
Nels, why are you screaming? Been screaming all day.
Where is this item? There it is. This is one way.
Oh, goats.
Goats.
You got goats.
Fuck you.
That's another old one.
That's an old callback. That was Rhyme, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's fine.
That's what it was at Strahd.
No.
Well, the idea of the FU goat showed up in Strahd.
It was
But
canonized with Rhyme.
nobody bothered to speak to that goat. We all
Yeah.
know what he was saying.
Goats.
Yes.
But Gail is the one that actually says it.
Said,
I
fuck
can't
you.
I can't say those words.
All right. This one's. Let's see what this one is. Quick.
Josh, I'm gonna find you the proper art for Red Bitch. Because I know I have it. Oh, found it.
Let's see, what else have we given garbage names to? I'm sure there's been more things.
I'm
Steve.
probably the.
I have DM'd you Red Bitch's art.
What was his actual name?
I'm not even sure I remember. I think it was
Okay, cool.
Valian?
It sounds vaguely correct.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see
Ooh.
why we didn't remember. It had too many symbols. Syllables.
No, it
Yeah, that's too many.
didn't. Three is too many.
Three
It's Raven's
is
BS.
too many.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Anowin. You find this. More or less rope that's in your size.
I'm just stealing Raven's shit. She's gonna come get me.
I mean, she was originally looking for some gnolls that stole her shit.
Fair.
Alright, yeah, that's all you guys get. Also, damn. Because Josh is out here making a bunch of.
Just every
Mickey
name we've
Manny.
ever called any bastard.
Hey guys,
going
bitch.
down the list. I just get this notification. Ethan has left. Ethan has left. Ethan has left.
You get notifications from that?
Yeah.
Bottom right.
Huh.
You can turn them off.
Yeah, I think
What
I turned off. I
notifications?
turned off my Discord notifications a long time ago.
I don't currently have them right now.
All right. Let's see. Let me get all my shit out
I'm
of
in
this.
streamer mode.
And let's get back to Brindle as Ashrad and Zeph. You guys finish up a campaign against a group of bastards, aka Gnolls. And it sucks that Ethan had to leave because I'm like, damn it, this would have been a good time to get into Jeb's shit. Because right when he gets to get back might be essentially the time where the DM is gonna have to do the rolls to see if see if Jeb.
See if Jeb's a full-on dad yet.
Yep. Also, let me get rid of this. As Ashran and Zev, you guys come back. It is a triumphant return as you guys slain an entire, more or less Gnoll tribe that has been terrorizing the more or less eastern fringes of the Rajani Savannah. You have also secured the lanes to essentially Lord Giard's new holds in the south. As now he has a complete route to his new lands.
Nice, nice.
The Rangers have established themselves in positions along the Rajani Savannah. So now you guys have and now Brindle has an influx of Rajani warriors.
Nice.
We're gonna be a very weird melting pot of the city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, main reason why you're in the middle of everywhere.
Yeah. We've
I mean,
got
we very much are.
elves,
Like, it
we've
makes
got
sense. Like, you know,
Rajani,
people walk in, it's like, what the hell's going on around here?
we've got humans, now we've got hobgoblins,
We've got
Orc.
we've
Umis.
got a couple of rats.
We got Umis, beard boys, and, knife ears, couple of
Umis?
It's random
humans.
short people.
What are umis?
Humans.
Oh.
Humans. But orc speak. Orc speak.
For when the orcs come up here. They don't speak like that in my world, but I know that Michael and Ethan are going to make too many jokes about it.
What? All right, Josh, we're gonna make an entire economy based off of teeth.
The orcs in Xeris are like noble nomadic warriors who take a lot of theming from the Native American and Mongol people, and you guys are going to be turning them into British cockneys.
The distress you had in your voice when you said
To be fair,
that.
Josh.
So good.
At least it's me, dude.
I see this joke on the horizon, and it's like sprinting towards me, and I'm trying to figure out, like, can I shoot it? Is there a way I can like get rid of it?
No, it's okay.
No,
you still
no.
have another campaign to go through before you have to figure that
There's
out.
nothing you
Josh,
can do, Josh. We live by the bit, we die by the bit.
That's
Josh,
80% of the reason I did that campaign, Gil.
Josh, I will actually fucking not do that shit because I am not that motherfucker. I know Ethan.
I know you're not. It's literally just a bit that I don't
Yeah.
All right.
I have trust in you guys, but I'm just like,
Yes.
I'm just picturing it.
It's one of those, it's
in
not
my
actually a
head.
problem, but I'm still gonna be distressed over it regardless.
All right.
Like me
well,
with puns.
now you guys are back in Brindle, and let me actually see. As Anwin and Felix, you guys complete more or less. So continue working as both of you, I assume, are. I'm just assuming. I don't know if you have anything direct that's like, no, fuck you. I want to do this within this month time.
I mean, I don't know if you caught our potion discussion earlier, but yeah.
Let's see. Let me check. All right, cool.
I mean, the only thing that matters is that both of our related night bands are getting 5 extra normal healing potions.
Yeah. Unless
y'all want to take more downtime, in which case I can return to the grind set.
I mean, you guys got like one more month until
Sick.
until it's
Just say something happens. You
It
don't
doesn't
have
happen,
to.
yeah.
You don't
Alright.
have to be
Until
too
an
coy about
event
it.
occurs.
I would
Yeah,
like to speak to the little one.
Which one?
You.
Alright.
Bad things are going to be happening soon. People are going to attack us, right?
Most likely. Unless we attack them first. I wasn't in the war council meeting.
He looks a little
That's-
concerned about you mentioning attacking first. That's not something he wanted to hear.
I mean, is that not what we've been discussing?
Are we attacking rest?
No, Karen. Oh, I thought you were talking about Karen there, not Rest.
Dude,
We're in the middle of too many conflicts. I'm losing track.
Rest is still bubbling. It's still bubbling and taking a while.
No,
to
nah.
bubble.
As long as Rest stays on that side of the forest, we're good.
In the past, I've seen tactics people use against attackers of fortresses. Some liquid that's poured over the walls and burns people. Can you do that?
Itch,
But
probably.
more within your area of expertise.
I mean, I can make potions that let us breathe fire. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. You just want it to be flammable, or
I want it to be more humane than the things that I saw.
more humane than pouring flaming substances off of the walls? I'm not entirely sure what you're asking me for.
There was a lot of suffering caused by that pitch that you called it. I want something that can be used similarly, but does not cause as much maiming, scarring, suffering. Just kills. Efficient. Without the pain as much.
Oh, I don't have anything that matches that at the moment, but I can look into it. Want to supply your castle with that, I'm guessing?
And the city. The walls are going up. They should be
That is
finished
true.
within the next year or so.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do. I'll do some research. Hopefully not burn my house down in the process.
Eyes go wide.
Look, some of these chemicals seem to be a little volatile, okay? So you gotta be careful. There's a reason artificers also learn magic.
Right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, something that kills better than fire, okay.
Something that kills more humanely than fire.
Humanely,
Oshra doesn't want to burn people alive over the course of minutes and minutes and minutes.
I mean, just
Have you seen somebody die? Have you heard the stories of somebody dying by pitch, burning pitch?
Sounds
Oh, yeah, it's
horrid.
I mean, I'm
Horrific.
sure it's horrific. I'm trying to think of what's gonna match that
Oshra
description.
has seen that and doesn't
mean-
want that. If
Yeah,
if
very
you
fair.
cannot provide it, please just make me some alchemist fire
Okay.
we can pour over the walls. But like,
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if.
I just personally I don't like alchemist fire in 5e because it's 1d4 per round. It's like, that
Yeah.
sucks.
That's
Give me some
that's
post.
nothing.
All right, but
I'm
Other
gonna
than that, I
invent
don't have
mustard
anything.
gas.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say basically.
Humane.
Lothar was just gonna say essentially something that's like maybe you can you could try to find something that would pour over that you could more or
Really,
less.
you can distill liquid death, right, small one?
Liquid death. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's what the fire is. It's death. It's just horrible.
hmm,
How do I distill necrotic energy?
Be a
I mean,
lich.
I mean, Lothar at this point is just very perplexed because he's like, I have no idea. Besides, just get more potent poison or acid, but I don't know how much that would cost to do what he's asking.
Sounds like it'd be
Be some
expensive.
sort of gas that displaces the air. That'd be more humane.
Just carbon monoxide them fuckers.
But I'd be worried about it getting back on the other side of the wall. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. How do I research chemical warfare without getting put on a government watch list? What have you done, Schwab?
Well, first off,
You're
you
playing the
become-
alchemist. I'm a
I know.
hobgoblin.
yeah. First off, you become the fucking government supplier of research for this shit.
I'm talking about the IRL government, Michael.
The NSA.
Yeah.
Well, you say it's for research or for school.
Just into the search bar, please. It's for a project. Don't arrest me.
It's for DNA, please.
Please, I swear to God, it's
For
serious.
historical purposes.
Yeah, historical purposes. Jesus.
I'm looking into studying to become a chemical engine. No, that wouldn't work.
No. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, a month has passed. So let's see, that month of Ostrad and Zeph's campaign has passed.
Money.
You guys, did I give you guys the total amount for how much you guys are gonna get each month?
Each
Or not yet?
month?
Each month of campaign. Okay, cool. Because in total, for both your guys' efforts, Ashrad's group shall get let's see, where's that? As his group in total shall get 450.
Do you want those
And
funds
Jeff?
to yourself, Josh, or am I adding those to the purse?
Well, I don't know the purse. I'm not that selfish
Cool.
with this character.
And Zeph is 6 for
Or,
his
hold on. How much did you say? For both?
450.
450 and 600?
Yep.
Cool.
More or less establishing Lord Giard's trading route and patrol route. But yes, let's see. What has happened while you guys were gone? Well, first and foremost, there has been, as you guys have been getting back from the Dwarf Bridge to Nemon's Gap, there's been a couple of there's been more or less a couple of sites that you guys have seen, more or less, that there might have been a couple of skirmishes happen. As you see what looks like maybe one fight that from your guys' basic understanding, without like fully getting into it and more or less before you guys get home, you guys just see essentially a big, large, bloody, essentially a bloody puddle that has an indentation that would be fitting of like a more or less a creature the size of a troll, but a lot more heavy, just on the ground. And as you guys can see, what looks like to be multiple knight, more or less knight or warrior footprints all around it, as they seem to be more or less militaristic boots.
Think this was Baldwin's work?
I don't know.
I don't either. What the fuck happened here?
Lord Giard, there's been another murder in the street.
I'm not sure this was a murder, because, like, that big blood puddle, something big was in that.
So?
Like how big?
Like, large size?
Is there any other tracks or traces around?
Knight's
Large.
footprints?
Knight's footprints
Other
and
than that.
let's see. I'm just still checking which yours and Ashrad's passive perception
15.
from what you guys get without even having to roll. You do see what looks like to be large footprints of a large humanoid creature that seems to have boots.
With the fur.
Maybe.
And like, is this thing definitely alive? Like, are the footprints going anywhere?
Well, they enter into where the bloody pond is, and the one thing that seems to be coming away from it that is more or less evident is a large bloody trail that leads to Fort Greenwall.
Or Greenwall?
So it was Baldwin and company.
Yeah.
Let's assume.
Seems likely.
And these are the large footprints that walked away safe, not the small ones?
No, the essentially it seems like something large was dragged from the bloody pond
Oh.
towards Baldwin's Keep. Dragged, not
Okay.
walked.
That makes me
Dragged.
less worried. Baldwin knows what he's doing, I think.
Let's see,
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
I
Seemed
mean,
like a
yeah,
cool
he's-
enough guy.
you know, the
He's consistent.
guy at the age of 24.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He's basically a child, is that?
No, he started his shit at 16.
He would do the Leoneros family proud if he were related to us, that's all I'm saying.
There's something wrong with y'all.
Yeah. We're elves.
Fair enough.
What? A couple other things is then there is a new, more or less, fixture on a couple new fixtures on Lord Lothar's keep, as you do see essentially what looks like to be two dragon heads at the
Oh.
gate, essentially undead dragon heads, essentially put on stakes at the
Damn.
gate.
Oh.
You also do see essentially what looks like to be a lot of essentially helmets that are just placed on stakes that lead to his keep that are all from, you can tell, those undead elven knights.
Nice.
Respect.
Anwin, I have a couple of things for you to identify.
And was like looking up from like a potion or ingredient book that she's been flipping through. What?
We'll pull out one of the heart stones and some of the bronze armor that was inside one of the rocks. So,
Get this stuff.
this points to the heart was found. Well, actually, both of these were found inside those weird rock creatures. They had like full sets of really, really old armor in them, like older than me armor, and also had these red stones in them.
You find some weird stuff.
Oh, yeah. Finding weird stuff is basically my job description.
Yeah, sure. Hand them over.
I
There
thought you
you
were a
go.
knight.
I am a knight. Just so happens
See.
that my job as a knight is to find the weird shit and deal with it.
He's the knight that finds weird stuff, not the knight that, goes to meetings and takes notes.
How dare you?
You just see. Thank God, Zev, none of your knights are around, because you would probably see essentially Enzo and Rylan, who are probably your second commands now, because they have probably
Yeah.
leveled up. Or just, I don't know if I said it, but yeah, it's like your second commands are essentially just laughing their ass off somewhere.
Just, how dare you?
Am I wrong?
Let's see. Let me
Look,
give you a
just
second
because
to
I
look.
don't take written notes does not mean that I don't remember shit.
But you don't remember shit?
Shut up!
Just give me the damn rock.
I gave you the damn rock!
I have research to do, okay? Michael, what is the damn rock?
This is. Let's see. I don't have.
I ain't gonna be standing here catching strays like this.
These are not strays, Zeph. These are targeted attacks.
I'm not
These
gonna
are
catch those
strays.
either.
Let's see. Let me double check. Yeah, these are known as heartstones by more or less the populace. But these are not particularly magic items per se. They seem to be more or less magic components.
Uh-huh.
There is a hell of a lot of necrotic magic that flows around these rocks.
Alright, how do I distill it?
Oh god.
And you do, and effectively what you could possibly gauge is that these might be essentially the last little bits of energy of a soul that someone might have put into these rocks.
Oh.
But you're not fully sure if it's the soul as in it's still there, or is it more or less just the energy of it?
Okay, so these are like soul gems from Skyrim.
Yes.
Okay, so if these may or I can't be 100% sure. These may or may not be like fragments of souls.
What?
It could just
What?
be the energy. The soul could be in there. I can't quite tell. That's not really my area of expertise.
Oh god.
Actually,
Oh dear.
And I might
It's just energy.
suggest consulting
It's
a
just
priest.
energy. It's just energy. It's in there. I'll tell you that, because I'm not gonna be like, oh no, it's fucking. No, it's just energy. I'm not gonna be that dickhead.
Okay, I've had a sudden change of heart. It's just energy.
No, because.
Are you sure?
That's what the voice in the sky is telling me.
And also,
You
well,
need psychiatric help.
you actually use
Maybe.
a spell. You actually use a spell, so I don't want to fuck you over and be like, oh no, I'm holding some information back.
Alright, so these are just okay. What exactly are they? I've kind of lost track at this point.
We've lost the plot.
Essentially energy rocks,
Batteries.
batteries. These are essentially more or less, essentially a necromancer tried to revive a soul but couldn't, or tried to revive a person but couldn't. So they took what they could and just put into a rock. You can tell.
That might be a surprise tool that'll help us later in a next campaign.
What?
Don't
I'm
worry
just
about it.
saying, it could be like a thing that pops up in the next campaign Josh runs.
That might be helpful in this campaign.
Yeah.
You mean more energy? I was gonna say you mean as energy as a fuel source.
No, no more war crimes. Let's stop it. Let's stop
It's
it with
just like
the
one or
crime
two
of
orcas.
And you
humanity.
thought there were souls or pieces of souls in these things? But they're just rocks?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. So you know how like some really powerful clerics can like bring people back to life.
Yeah. My wife knows how to cast Revivify.
Oh, she's
Wait, she
impressive.
It's the
Michael
DM because
news to
I'm
me.
like,
Or at least she
Anyway,
potentially
so
knows how
you
to.
know how there's like necromancers out there who like try and bring like corpses back.
Yeah.
I think one of them was like trying to revive someone like properly, but they're a necromancer, so they fucked it up horribly. And so
Huh.
basically all they just got was some energy from it, and they just kind of stuck it in a rock to use as a fuel source, I presume.
Huh.
So there shouldn't be like actual souls in there, it just kind of has the vibe.
That's good.
Yeah.
Still doesn't quite explain why there were armor in these rock things, but that's not something that either of us could know about potentially.
Is there anything weird about
Oh,
the
right.
armor?
Not that I know of.
I mean,
I'm asking Michael.
actually, and when to roll me a history check because you might actually figure this shit out.
Well, you know what? We'll give ourselves the best chances of success here. Give us guys.
All I know is that this armor is really fucking old.
I'm gonna inspiration that. And then I'm using Flash of Genius to make that a 21.
Nice.
Okay, cool. This armor's 300 years old.
Damn.
Is 300 years old?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not older than me.
Wait, how old are you? How fucking old are you?
350 or 345?
Why are you
Oh,
such
day
an old
45?
man?
Damn.
About 350.
About
I
350.
mean, yeah. I mean, the question is, would you have left Acerta Lost or left your hometown? Or would have been allowed to leave your hometown before you're even 100?
He would have tried.
You would have tried, but probably not succeeded.
Probably knowing his dad and how competent his dad was at finding the spooky shit, he probably would not have gotten very far.
Yeah, no, this is...
Especially with all the riders and dragons flying about.
and when this is about 350 years old armor from the Kingdom of Rest.
Oh.
You can tell many of these were more or less foot soldiers in what seems to be a long forgotten conflict, or more or less an older conflict that might not be.
It's like, oh, so they're not older than me. They're about as old as I am.
You are so old, Zeph.
Yeah. Just consider that among elves, I still haven't lived very long.
You know, what is it with elves and doing that? Like, why don't y'all just stop? It's kind of weird.
Why don't we stop living? I feel like that's
Yeah,
kind of
like
rude to ask.
you don't have to answer. I feel like it's strange. Everything else on the world dies, but y'all just keep on ticking.
Look, as much as I know about elven theology, I don't really know why we don't die of age.
Really?
All right.
It seems like it would be important.
You'd be surprised. Not a lot of elves know, so we just kind of don't bother with it. Why bother exploring how you die if you don't die?
Why are halflings short?
Yeah, why are halflings short?
I feel like this is not on the same level. Numerous things in the world are short. Dwarves are short, gnomes are short. But these ones, over here walking around with immortality, that's way weirder.
It's only like the kind of immortality that you just don't die of old age and don't age at all. I can still die.
Weird. Like people become liches trying to accomplish that, but y'all just have it.
Built different?
Apparently so. I wanted to know if there was an explanation, but no, y'all are just
I don't know.
special.
Other elves might know, but I don't.
Okay, fine. I will live with my curiosity unsatisfied.
I mean,
hey, if you want to research elves, there are books on that shit.
I don't have time for that right now.
Understandable. Then you'll have to be unsatisfied.
To be fair, most of the elves, get immortality, but also it is just built in that most of them, 99% of them, have daddy issues.
Oh yeah.
Daddy issues gives you immortality confirmed.
Elves, we have generational daddy issues. Even Zeph has generational daddy issues.
What is wrong with y'all?
Elves are fathers that never stick around.
like you live for centuries, but none of you have figured out therapy.
Of course.
I mean, we kind of have. It's just like,
have you?
Not a lot of people partake because they don't think anything's wrong.
All right. So,
I'm becoming increasingly glad I'm not an elf.
Fair enough.
Y'all got issues.
Yes.
All right, Zeph.
Like, you're great, Lothar's great, y'all got issues.
Yes.
Zeph,
thank you.
You got 1 month.
Lothar's an elf?
I've got a month.
He's a
half. Yes, you got 1 month.
We're training my kids.
You got 1 month of free time, essentially, before you're thrown into the fray of the elves.
We are spending time with my kids.
Lord Gyard's like, no, you guys had a good fight.
I've been working for like 3 years straight.
Got your shit done quick. You get free time. 1 free month.
Let's fucking go. Just come home one day. It's just like, all right, Vinavi, Tara, I have good news. It is time to start training you in your chosen weapons.
You just hear Vinavi say that as he essentially just walks off, pulls out essentially what looks like to be full-on weapons
Where
Zeph.
did you get that?
These aren't knives anymore. He pulls out a long sword, a halberd, a great sword, and
Who let you into the lion's storage room?
not even a longbow, a great bow. He says, "All right, then. So we're teaching, right? You're teaching us, right?"
Yes?
Yeah, and yeah, I want to learn how to use my weapons.
Where did you get them?
With money.
With what money? You don't have a job. Tara has a job.
I do a lot of favors. As your wife, there's nods to that. Yeah, he does.
Okay then.
As
Anything else I should know?
let's see. As you can tell, he just sits there for like a second. He thinks about it. He's like, "No,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Insight check.
roll of advantage."
20.
He seems to be telling the truth.
All right. Well, let's go outside to our little training area. Now, I am also going to bring Jeb along with us because I know Vanavi, you are very fond of the heavy weapons. I am not that proficient in the heavy weapons, so I'm bringing the heavy weapons expert.
As you see him
I
essentially,
admit
Mommy's
you
gonna be in the
wouldn't
government
yay.
watch list.
as effectively you just see him like fucking be so excited, and it is so funny because you see him essentially lug out this great sword that is just trailing on the ground as he's just walking out there, as he's ready to just essentially just put his entire body weight into each of these
That
strikes.
sword is too big for that child, but he seems to be able to actually wield that.
Yeah, he actually wields it pretty
If I
nice.
had a
It's
sword
more-
proportional to my size like that, I would not be able to lift it.
It's more or less. It's more or less it though, and the fucking proportions is fucking him up
Yeah.
there heavily. It's more or less proportions. It's not weight, because honestly, great swords are not exactly the heaviest weapon
No.
made. It's
Like,
more or less the
actual
size
common
proportion.
great swords are not all that heavy.
Yeah, it's just more or less the size proportion of it is wonky as all hell. So you can tell he is having a difficult time. Your other son, on the other hand,
This
he
is
doesn't
why
prefer-
Vanavi is also going to be training in sword and board.
and as your other son has taken up a lot more of light weapons and more or less, you can tell he's more of an all-around fighter. He
Yeah.
has some training in strength-based weapons and some training in more or less dex-based weapons.
E.
But yeah, you train your sons up as they've at least gotten one full-on training with one weapon.
E. I imagine that, because, like, Zeph is also training alongside his kids.
All right.
Just like Zeph will also take up a great sword, and by the end of his training with Jeb and Vanavi, Zeph is probably the only one that's winded.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
My strength is 8.
All right. Ashrad, anything in particular that you're doing, or anything that is needed? Because also there's one more month before you have to go back to go get more people.
I think Ostrada is just spending the time just trying to maintain this facade of just normality, both for himself and for his tribe. He's
Okay.
trying to set it by example. He's spending a lot of time training with Klondalok.
It was a Klondike.
I almost said Klondike. That's her name in my head. He's like training with her. He's building up the walls with his quarry and his company, basically. spends his Fridays working at the tavern playing songs with I think it's Thavor. No, not Thavor. Godak. No. Galley.
Galverick.
The last one I pull up with Galverick. And mechanically he's finishing up his training with the Alarm Master.
Okay, cool. As honestly, many of them are starting to train with you, and honestly, get a lot better. As I would say, all of them have gained a level from this, because you guys, this is not level 1, but for these guys, yeah, this is a level up. This is a level up mission for what they were fighting, because they were fighting alongside you with Flynn's on the field. So they are training up, and you can tell that your people are getting more powerful, but many of them are content. See, currently at the moment, the one thing you probably do see is that your blacksmith is improving many of their gear, because much of the gear they came with, it was all essentially what you can be considered starting level gear. But now they're advancing to more or less, like she has made she has made like half plate for a couple of the fighters. She has made probably one full plate at this time. Your fighter, your blacksmith. So yeah, everyone is
Although we gotta be careful, we're gonna look like we're an arming nation at some point. Time
I'm
of
pretty sure we
trial,
already
time of
look like that.
tribulations, yeah.
yeah, that
No,
was
we
trying.
are arming for a conflict.
Yeah. Some yeah. That's really much what happens. Ashrad, you are also given the same, because you're back for at least a little while, for a while now. You're given more or less a same offer as Jeb with the Fighters Guild, possibly being if you want to.
It's too much notoriety. Sorry. No. I have
Hmm.
my own order. I have my own guild.
Understood. It's just more, just curse. Essentially, telling the big scary guys before they come around and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here without me?"
I understand. Just no.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. All right, Edwin,
Yes.
what's your plan now?
I'm scheming.
You get it done
I'll
in
get
one.
back to you.
Okay.
Look, I'm trying to invent chemical warfare. Okay, leave me alone.
Sentences that shouldn't exist.
If anyone important is watching this, this is solely for use in Dungeons and Dragons.
We're not even show what's going to be used. It's just going to be me and Danielle being like, yes, that's what happens. That's what happens, right? Behind the
Nothing
scenes.
sketchy is
No,
happening
I'm
here.
not inventing mustard gas. Chill.
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's just more or
He
less.
said to make it more humane. I'm trying to make it more humane.
Once, I mean,
I knew that was gonna
Michael, what's
that.
your opinion on me tinkering with my alchemy ring to make it produce more concentrated alcohols?
I knew that request was gonna throw Danielle for a loop.
okay. All right. That one I will tell you. You can probably, Anwin, to mess around with it. You might need the help of a jeweler, but when thinking about it, yeah, you need someone that has jewelry setting tools, and maybe to mess around with it to at least get you a lot more of a concentrated alcohol to what you might be thinking. Would actually roll me a Arcana or History check. from see more or less what the price range Anwin would probably be like. Yeah, no, I could. But more or less, what would be the cost of this operation? The cost would be 250 gold.
That's not a problem.
Cool.
We just made like 4 times that.
As you will essentially be you'll take a week, but you essentially get to just one jeweler. I mean, one jeweler in town who just really more or less more or less. You can tell he just moved around the gems into a certain pattern that would have essentially cost a lot more because it takes so much more gold to put it up there to hold them in that place. It does look slightly weird, but it is a hell of a lot more functional. And it does give you a lot more potent alcohol.
Cool. Cool. I'm still mid-plan generation, so
Okay, just give me that.
I'll come up with the other 3 weeks once I'm done doing chemistry.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
See, I should double check a
Nothing
couple
will go
things.
wrong. Nothing will go wrong.
No. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh. Hmm. So, while anyone's doing that, let's see. Yvonne, you here? Muted.
Yeah, I've been here the
Okay.
whole time.
I'll make sure because. All right, now Evan, now you're here. Before we essentially end this, we might end this session soon. Your brother has come to you and has, or more or less, Evan, what are you doing within this month?
What would be a good thing to do? Mm, I guess. Is there? Was there any like commissions or anything that I have to do?
I mean, one person for a nobleman in the circle loss. Well, that's that. I mean, there.
Uh,
I don't know if you have any other plans of probably going after any draconic.
yeah, I'll
contract
probably start.
too.
Actually, I should probably start researching that one. I'll start researching. Let's see.
All right. If you're gonna do research, you know the drill of adding 50 per additional one to your roll, and depending on roll, I'll tell you how many questions you get.
Okay. Let's see.
So depends on if you want to add an additional one. It's a 50 gold up to 300.
Just tell me how much you're spending, because we have the money.
Yeah, I'll spend. I'll spend some. Let's see. Maybe 6. I guess like a +6 or something.
All right, plus 6.
So 300 gold?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Let me intelligence check.
I'm gonna just use the artificer lore thing really quick. I'll also throw in.
But you're not an
bardic on myself.
artificer?
It's a Gnoll, rock
The
Gnoll
gnome, yeah.
gnome
Oh.
thing. And
That really
intelligence.
doesn't
This
help
is
with the
funny.
allegations.
That's the funniest.
Yeah,
is-
that's it's funny about that too.
yeah. The gnomes make him an artificer.
Oh,
We make
+6.
him a knight.
So 19.
All right, you get I'll say on this
Or-
one you get, because there's only one dude, you get 4 questions,
Alrighty.
and you're spending an entire month researching probably what has been probably a couple of people's main hobbies for a while.
Right. I'm gonna need to actually put this down. Message space. Let's do research on red dragon since it's usually like the most
Okay.
common
What
damage type.
what question? What
Uh,
ordeal?
where are they located, or at least like where is one known to be at?
One is known to be. There is one that is supposed to be fierce, a fierce young one that is
Okay,
known
so
to be in the worm smokes, off to more or less on the most western border, western side of the mountains. So let me just circle up quick.
Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, around right there. Yeah, right here. Yeah.
It's a red.
So yes,
What, young red dragon?
yes, young red dragon. This is its territory. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
You take your labels off. I'm the labeler.
All right. One question down.
Typical Gale. Okay.
Three more questions.
2.
Look, there's both a lore reason and a me reason why I'm the one doing the map. Zeph was a cartographer.
2.
He was the map guy.
Let's see. Let's go for blue dragons next.
Dragonborn, blue dragons.
I guess it'll be spent all 4 will be spent on where each types are
All right,
located.
which ones? Which one are you excluding?
Blue, like like leaving out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Because I will, because with that information, I will essentially retroactively add all the locations in because
Mhm.
it is almost 11:30. So
Yeah, let's go blue, white,
then
and black.
okay, so excluding that is fair. You guys do tend. I need to see if Lothar saw some parts of that dragon.
What do you need from dragons?
Wing
It's-
eyes.
I need the wing or the heart, eyes, 2 horns, 1 wing, and 10 teeth.
Okay. We unfortunately don't have any of those, but we have 30 pounds of blue dragon worm scales.
All right.
Would that be sufficient or no?
No, because it is not one.
Oh yeah, it's not a required item. Never mind.
Yeah, but I will retroactively add those all in. But I will leave this off as Anwin, you are still researching. Danielle essentially is relearning
And
chemistry.
Danielle is still researching. I feel like I'm back
Actually,
in
no. Both of you guys, because essentially it's Anwin now is just essentially sitting there in the lab, essentially fucking around, being like, all right, what does this do now? The fuck does this idiot make me do? But eventually,
She, just like me, has heard an interesting question and has wandered off down the rabbit hole of research.
I know that
Yes.
problem.
Just like,
Yes.
am I overcomplicating this? Probably,
Yes.
but I'm curious, so now we have to know.
yes. And the funniest thing is, with all that research, that might just take up the rest of the month based off of story wise.
Quite possibly.
Um,
I have a general plan, but it needs details
Alright,
hammered out.
but
I wasn't just randomly asking for concentrated alcohol because I wanted to drink
But-
it while I was researching.
fair enough. I mean, either way works out. But you guys all, this is actually a very lovely spring. You guys fully realize it's now spring. You guys have been on the grind for a while. It is a lovely spring day. As you guys on April 15th. Edwin,
Uh-oh.
you get a frantic knock on your door.
Hmm.
that morning
Stop reading about chemistry. What's going on?
Need to give us our month of money stuff.
is when
She
what?
opens the door with a lab notebook still in hand.
Effectively, you see what looks like to be a runner, essentially Vanavi, as he says, as he is frantic, as he says, Mom tells you to come quick, to Jeb and Alicia's house.
Oh, it's time.
Something's happening.
I'll grab my stuff.
As we landed there.
R.I.P.
With
Ethan for not
Vanavi?
being here.
Yeah.
With Vanavi essentially shaking in and be like, something's happening.
Something's happening.
I'm selling
This is
all of our
essential.
money stuffs except for the silver daggers because I think Vanavi would like those.
I'm surprised you're not just being like, oh,
Good idea.
He's already got like 15 knives.
The
Are
reason
you
why there's
giving him like sacred knives?
the reason why there's no vampires
Are they
to run
sacred
there.
knives?
Just
Reason why
normal
there's no
silver.
I'm
No.
pretty sure they're just silvered knives.
Oh no, so no, go talk to Baron Thar. She might be able to maybe able to hook you up with some sacred knives, but just if you're a dwarf.
I don't think I have a need for sacred knives.
We're fighting undead, you never know.
I have sacred knives. It's called being a paladin.
But do your knights have sacred knives?
I can give them sacred knives. Do you know how many +1 weapons we have?
Yes, that's why I gave them to you.
I will be reevaluating the equipment of my commanders and lieutenants after the session ends.
Alright, but
Well,
yes,
the session
it
did
is,
just end, so
yeah, the session did just end. But that is
calculating our money
So-
first.
All right.
I want to know what this question of Evans is.
I'm fading pretty fast.
Ye-
See you guys Sunday, where we will face death and try and tell it no, but then it's gonna curb stomp you.
Yeah.
No, we'll tell it no. We'd win.
No.
no, I'd win.
Nah,
No,
we'd
I'd
win.
win. I'd win.
I'd win.
All right. Good night, everybody.
I don't know if it would be difficult to reply any of them.
No, fuck it, oxygen.
No, carbon.
Oh, that's better.
What? Here, I'm just gonna stop the recording now because
I mean,
I'm sticking with carbon.
Yeah.
fair, to be
Good
fair.
night.